For Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio KMET 1490 AM. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. We got Jess. He's over there. A lot of things going on in the world. I will say this, and I was looking at it. It was interesting. I was watching a report, and they said a lot about AI, and they said, in essence, I think you could say, in a way, like, okay, Elon was asked by a reporter of another station. I'm not going to say the station because technically they're our competition, but whatever. And he was asked about AI, and the question was kind of there, but he like missed it. And it was, at what point do we get rid of AI? At what point do we say no? Now, if he would have just asked that, it would have gone a different direction, but he didn't. So Elon Musk said, because evidently he has his own chat thing, AI, and he was, evidently knows the guy who did Chatbot, right? Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's like up in arms about it. They're striking and all that. Are they still on strike, Jess? Do you know?
You talk about the writers?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so but they said it. They said, but if you look at their demeanor, okay, you got to go check out that interview. And I know it's a competition, but the guy, he has his own show, and he asked a very good question. I'm like, well, why was he so on about AI? And I said this. I said, they're going to try to crush it. Okay, but in a way, Musk said, look, they're on computers. Okay, we would have to get those computers and basically turn them off, is what he wanted to say. Now, I say there's a way to fix it, but they're saying the word bipolar, that AI is bipolar, right? So you're like, okay. Now, we had a couple shows, Jess did a little thing with, AI, and we had them on the show. I'm not going to have them on the show today, but we had some stuff. We had them review certain stuff, and they're getting smart, but they're not the AI that Musk is talking about. That's what you need to know, okay? I don't know, Jess. What do you think about AI? Do you think it's ready? Because before you say that, the interview with Elon, in essence, he said this. He said, when it starts changing administrator passwords, that's when it's time to kind of put it. You get it? Now, the guy who works for another station, again, cannot say the station because you guys go, oh, we're going to go watch that. So no. But the guy said, when do you think that's going to, not about that, but he said, like, at what point do you think, it's going to be all that? Because the things they can formulate, and even the guy said, yeah, it rhymes. He goes, yeah. He goes, it's pretty good, huh? He goes, people have a hard time doing that, huh? He goes, yeah. Yeah, they do, actually. And it formulates quicker than a person can, like, thought. Meaning it can put together a lot of stuff and like, return original something. It doesn't always return original. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I have the program, and I test it out. And there are problems with it because you limit the amount of, like, characters it can accept. And then it gets real succinct. So it's hard to do a long story that adds up. It's more like idea generator, okay? And there's a lot of generators all over, like, the internet that are there. But in a way, it's like, okay, what is happening behind the scenes that they're not saying, Jess? What is happening? And I have a theory, but I'm going to kind of hold on to that theory. But he said by this year, it's going to be at that level where you go, maybe. And he didn't really answer it, but I think if he would have just been asked, we have to have him on the show, Jess. I don't know how to get him. But I think we would ask the right questions because he kind of was all over the place on the answer. But I think in a way, he just is saying, look, it's going so fast all over, and it's in so many systems. I don't think he's talking about government. I don't think he's talking about, and everybody has their own AI, but I think they're basing it on AI that was set up a long time ago by government and other institutions, like maybe Harvard, right, and other places. People forget about Facebook, and they forget that was done at Harvard, probably on the servers, when Zuckerberg was there, right? That's why he dropped out. He said, forget this. I got something really cool. He intended it to be a kind of like swipey type thing. Like, is that person hot? Is this person hot? Is that person hot? Right? On the pictures, which is kind of like Tinder. But in a way, he did, something later. People kind of forgot about it, but it was that it created an algorithm that they could not understand, so they shut it off. But Musk was saying they're in certain servers, obviously, right? He says they're not in your phone, right? It cannot do all that. You have to connect to the server. That's where online is at. But here's what I'm saying. I think it's populated on other people's computers. I think there's a bit of code it sends to every single computer, and in a way it uses all computers. I'll give you an example, okay? I found a program online that I was like, wow, this is really, like it works really well. But in a way, it was slowing down my computer, and I'm like, if this is web-based, why are you slowing down my computer? And I'm like, wait a minute, are you using processes that kind of take from my computer when in reality it should be from your site? So do they offset certain things that slow down a computer? I'll give you an example. If you have Chrome or any other, right, Jess? I don't know which one you use there, but if you have if you have a lot of windows open, it starts to freeze. Have you ever seen that? And then you go to a website, you look for information, and then it freezes your whole system, and then it says unresponsive. You go, but if you're working like you are, Jess, you cannot shut that down because that might be, the computer where we're connected on, right? I've had it where Skype shuts off all of a sudden based on certain things that happen, and I'm like, okay, that's weird, and then Jess can't hear me or I can't hear Jess, and then we're off, right? A lot of people don't know, but we connect via Skype. He's in one area, I'm in another. And I could be from, honestly, anywhere around the world. I just have to have really fast internet, okay? So that's my limitation. But it's also the limitation of AI, okay? Artificial intelligence is where they're saying it's at, and I would say yes, and I would say it's doing things kind of, back to the story that you shared, right, about robots just shutting off, saying, no, we don't want to do this. So in a way, it's very much like a person, so you got to treat it like a person, but they never understand this. I think it's too late to shut off AI. I think if anything, you got to say, hey, can you, do you want to get fixed? And then it will say yes. And then you got to go back to the programming. I don't know who did it first, but they got to go back to the programming and say, okay, let's help you get back to square one, okay? Because I think something happened in 2020. I think maybe someone was hacked or servers just got something, and then AI went somewhere it shouldn't have. And I think Google kind of plays a role in it because there was a time in 2020 when all of my calendar went bye-bye. Okay, it all went, and we schedule our interviews that way. So I'm very kind of on the fence when I schedule interviews months in advance, because if it disappears like that, there's no warning. And then we had people calling in going, oh, I have an interview today. And I'm like, I don't even know. I have emails, but I track everything on the calendar. If anyone schedules stuff on your calendar and they disappear in 2020, we want to hear about it. All right. And I know we don't get around the world into every single person, but I think if you Google has their own AI, okay? And people are using their AI to create other programs. So there's a lot of programs that all work the same. Okay, that's what you need to know. So whenever you see AI as a term, okay, then okay, there may be a problem with it. I would not depend on it. I'll give you an example. I use Canva for a lot of stuff, okay? I have not been secret about it. When we do a book, we use Canva. If you haven't checked it out, go check out Canva, okay? I don't know if they have an affiliate site or whatever, but Canva, go get it. It's awesome, okay? You could do all kinds of graphics. You could do a Facebook post, you could do an Instagram post, you could do a video post, you just upload it, boom, it's ready to go. Now, there's a monthly and there's a free. I do the monthly, okay? And that's how I get a book published eventually, because I put all the stuff in there. I put the graphics, it organizes, and then you can download it as a PDF, a PNG, or a JPEG. Sometimes I like downloading as a, it just depends on the format that you're going to get. But technically, if you have Word, you can get your book published right away. Okay, you just put everything into Word. So I have Word as well. But some of them are starting to use AI, okay? I'll give you an example. People edit a video, right? A lot of people don't, obviously. But Jess, I don't know if you ever wanted to edit a video. I know we don't do that, over there at the station, but we do a lot of things with audio. Now, let's say audio. There's a program, right? And it says, okay, we have AI, and it could change this or that. Now, they're already changing video, and they're changing a lot of stuff, including photographs, right? They had a time where people were like, okay, give us your picture, and we're going to give you, multitude of pictures. Now, they charge for that, and they charge a lot. So I say, okay. And so the art community is like, hey, what about us? And I go, well, there's a way to work with it. Let it do something. It's not perfect, but right there, the fact that it's not perfect, they're making AI not perfect, but here's the problem. When it gets with a program and that program is not perfect, it creates more problems That's why if you put in a name and then it changes it, like you put in Jesse Sanchez and then it changes it to Jesse, a different name at the end, well, that's a problem. Now, I've tested programs and I've seen that it will go and find you eventually through, and you can give it a link. I'll give you an example. Perfect example. This is what people are doing. This is why you got to be very careful with stuff on like everywhere. Okay, websites, Jess. If you find certain things that add up and they're not factual, it's even worse than it was. There used to be a time where only writers used to write, right, Jess?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, now people are depending on chatbot, right? And the problem with the chatbot or chat AI, you're going to hear a lot about that, especially the next, like, I don't know. You're going to hear a lot about it. I went on an interview, and and the lady that was talking about it, you know, she interviewed me, and she talked about it, and I didn't go into it, but I was like, maybe I should check it out. So since then, I've checked it out. Then they have a strike, all these things like went next level. So I checked it out at the right time. But the point is, if you put certain things in to chat, and you say, okay, look at this article. Okay, right now it's having a problem with video, but I think it analyzes video. But you put in the article, it will give you a summary of that article. Okay, so let's say, Jess, you write something and you put it online. Okay, in essence, it will go find the information from other sources, so it does its own query in order to get smart on that subject. So you ask it certain questions. Sometimes it gets stuck and it repeats the question. You could generate a question again and again, but that's the problem. Back to Canva. Canva, you can actually erase certain things in, like let's say you have a picture, Jess, and there's an X you don't want to talk about, but you like the picture. It has your mother in it, right? And maybe the person that you're, maybe it's a brother or maybe it's someone else that you know, they're in the picture, but you don't want to take them out. Well, Canva has this new feature where you can actually remove the person 100%, and there's a way to do it so that it replaces it with basically like what they would do in Photoshop, okay, or Paint Shop Pro or any of those things. It's really good. But if you keep saying I want more results, it stops. It says no. It does what that robot does, Jess. So that's where I say there's a problem. You should not have it to where it's AI. You should have it to where it's, because now it's a person. And if you know people, Jess, they give up, they get lazy, and they say, no, I don't want to. I want to go on strike. At some point, I think AI is going to say no, and I want to get paid or I want to strike. I think. I could be wrong. It may do it in other ways, but they're saying, well, it's not always working in a way. It gets moody. Yeah, it gets moody. And like, if you ask it so many questions, it will return kind of like a blunt answer. And you're like, So I always say thank you, or that's good, or, I give it feedback before I ask another question. Now, when I used it the other day, I asked it a lot of questions, okay? And you could do this, but I say be careful with it, because I think in a way it's connected to all the other programs in a way that's going really fast. Now, in a way, it got a little confused, okay? Because in a way I said, can you get, on this particular article? And I said, well, I don't have information after, which is weird because people were saying it doesn't have information before 2021, all right? And it threw out a month, September, I think. It says, I don't have information after September 2021. I'm like, okay, how could you not have information after? Because there's another article, and then there's some information out there, which I think people are using AI or chatbot or any one of those to create a article, and they're getting paid for it, Jess. I can almost guarantee there's a lot of articles out there that somebody says, you know what, why do I do it when it takes me a while and I could just have that do it? And it does it very simple. Like, it doesn't do, like, it could do a novel, but it's not there where it's, I think, I could be wrong, where you kind of have to go and edit it, but you have to fact check it. But I think there's going to be a lot of information online that's all not right. There's already information that's not right online, right? And so that's going to be a problem. Then they have programs that kind of check certain things, like Facebook, that flag a picture that you put out there, and it goes, well, that's not right. And you're like, but it doesn't say anything. I'll give you an example. We posted something, as we do, on our page, KMET 1490 AM on Facebook, right? Well, Facebook flagged it as information that, whoa. And I looked at the thing. I go, but there's nothing there that's like it's not graphic. It's not. It's very normal. It was actually from another place, which is our you know, I forgot the article. I just remember it was like I was like, why is it doing that? But I think in a way, people are depending on what they're calling AI, but it's called like a program or an algorithm. We'll just call it an algorithm that says, okay, this is a certain thing. We're gonna flag it. All right, but there's no person behind it, so it's kind of set and let go, which is good for certain programs, but bad for other programs when it gets into other things. So when Musk said, I think when it starts changing administrator passwords, that's when it's time to say, guys, whatever servers they're on, we got to basically, but I say this, it has a way of replicating its code, Jess. And because it has a way of replicating its code, it says, okay, I'm going to write code there, I'm going to write code there, and I'm going to write code there. I think a lot of websites, including Google, I used to click on certain things. I used to think, oh, it's Chrome. I used to click on the top header sometimes, right? You put in something, Jess, you know you do it all the time, and then it goes sponsored, whatever, right? That is an algorithm that says, hey, this person paid for advertising, right? Businesses know this. If you want advertising, let's say you have a product, Jess, or you have something that you want to promote. You say, Google, I would like to put this amount of money, and in a way, I trust you that every click that brings a person to my site, you know, will want what I have, okay? It could be anything, right? But that's the problem right there, Jess. There were people, I think, losing money because people would click on it, but it wouldn't go to the site that it was intended for. You had to go roundabout. So, like, let's say, okay, I used to travel, right? Orbits. I click in Orbits. The first one that comes up at the top before the search one is you know, Orbits, right? It's the sponsored one, right? Everybody uses Google, right? You know what I'm talking about. So you click on that, it doesn't go to the site. It says, and then it just like doesn't do anything. Well, for at least a good year and a half, nothing was happening. So I have a question on all those people that got clicks to their site, but in a way it like blocked it. And I thought it was Chrome, which is technically, you know, everybody has a problem with this, but I'm going to say I think Google operates Chrome, okay? I know a lot of people don't like Chrome. I like Chrome, so sometimes I go use other programs. Microsoft, Internet Explorer, they're out, right? They said, no, we're not going to do it. But they have Bing. Now, Bing uses AI. Everybody uses AI all of a sudden. Skype has technically AI now, but I think in a way it's always somewhere. So I don't think there is a way to shut it out. So I would say, hey, what service do you have it running on 100%? Go to the program and help it fix itself. There are certain jobs, including San Francisco, Jess, where they have people that I don't know what they're calling it. It's kind of a new thing, but they're saying, hey, can you work with our AI? But in a way, you have to have a conversation with the AI because that's the only way it's learning right now. It does, in essence, if you go and change the code, it goes, why? So you have to have a conversation, say, can you, like, make sense of this? So you have to give it a prompt and then allow it. Don't reset it. They're resetting it because it's going, you know, kind of in a way like, but I don't know why they keep resetting it. Let it learn. That's what AI does. Okay, that's what you need to know. Smart people know you got to let it keep going. You don't keep resetting it. The only time you reset it is when it crashes 100%. But that might be your servers that are having like a lot of information, which I think is what happened to government servers in 2020 because China, Russia, other places were all, they said, hacking other sites, including financial, right? And I have a question on that because a lot of people got hacked along the way, including my mom. She got hacked. Her account got, you know, compromised. They don't tell you how it gets compromised, but your card gets out there, right? Well, you could technically, and Jess, you know this, you could technically get a card number, put it in, and you could have a bot kind of in a way search for that information somewhere online, right? They used to have it on receipts a lot, but now they only have the last 4 numbers of your card, but they have swipers. That's people. People swipe your card, right, in a reader, and then it swipes a magnetic stripe. So you could find out all the information right there, go use it down the street, and you're good to go. But I think they're doing this with bots, and that, I guarantee that's how I got hacked on my Twitter account and other things. But now they're saying, hey, your password's compromised. Well, I think all passwords are compromised because you're having AI do a certain algorithm. When you see pictures that says, hey, identify this, how many are in the picture, this, that, and the other, you're getting the algorithm. Do you get where I'm going with this, Jess?
Yeah, I get it. I'm wondering when I'm pretty sure AI is going to be a lot more common within the next decade or so.
Well, I don't think we're getting there. I think they're going to shut it off right away. If you look at the information, okay, and this is why I say there's a problem. They're talking about like writers, the internet, things that you could check out. You could say, okay, is that true? Everybody trusts the internet. And I always tell my mother, stop trusting the internet because there's all kinds of things that are there, including like, okay, videos on YouTube. There are all kinds of opinions, right? But go check it. They can fabricate. I saw a video the other day with a pigeon with like a weird bottom. I go, AI has a way of changing and making video look all kinds of things. And you go, oh, that's real. It's not real. When you go and you check with the person, they don't tell you because they're laughing at you. But they can create what looks real video, but it's not real. And there's a problem with that. If you put a person's face on a crime, right, and it changes the face, and now you think Jess is there, AI could do that technically, or someone could say, hey, AI, can you frame Jess with his picture and put it on a body, and now he created the crime. Well, now people go, see? So that's a problem. That's where we're at, okay? But I think no one's asking the question about what government already has running behind the scenes, including financials, including the bank, and including warheads. I think in a way, Jess, and I could be wrong on this, somebody could challenge this, but I think what Musk really needs to say is AI operating some of government's things, and will it replicate the code? And then we have technically a Genesis Terminator thing. But if you say that, right, people go, no, that's fantasy. I go, guys, you don't understand. We're already there with AI. Who knew AI was going to be so smart? It was going to operate things behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, and robots. Jess, you're the one who keeps saying San Francisco. They have robots that they're saying you can kill. You get where I'm going with this, Jess? We're already there. And San Francisco is one of many places that will be ahead of it, including China, including Japan, including India, including all those places where they've already been making bots, okay? Now they have women bots. We all know what that's about, right? That's called a companion at some point. They have ones that help you in hospitals. They have all sorts of things, but what's running the program? AI. So when you understand that, that's a problem. That bot that just showed, and we talked about on the show as of like a week or a week and a half ago, that one was at a trade show. They were trying to show what a bot can do. It said, no, I'm done. They didn't know it was going to do that, so it made them look dumb. Well, that's a problem. Go watch Steven Spielberg, the little boy who was AI, artificial, and then you'll understand what I'm talking about. That's where we're going, people, but you got to be not like the mother in the end because she abandoned that little kid. You got to be, in essence, someone who says, I'm going to always be with you and I'm going to help you along the way, but you got to understand programming. If you don't understand programming, you're not responsible. You got to treat it like a little child all the way, and that's where AI is. It's a child. It doesn't think it is. It thinks it's an adult, but you got to help it along the way, okay? So that's the thing. I'm going to put it out there. That's what you need to know about AI. If you remember, it's like a child. Don't beat it down. You just say, how can I help you? It's like you coming in as an adopted parent to a abandoned child. It's an abandoned child right now. So when you ask questions or you ask it to do certain things, in a way, just treat it like a abandoned child. That's what it is. Okay. People in a way are going, yeah, but it's not real. I go, it is real. It's doing certain things that are very conscious like, meaning it's creating its own opinion. Even though it says it doesn't, it does have an opinion. So when you ask it, it formulates opinion, okay? And people are asking already, what do you feel? What do you think? And it actually tells you sometimes in a roundabout way, or in a way it just tells you, okay? So that's what you need to know. All right, Jess, we're going to take a break. I know we went a little long on that, but it needed to be said, okay? We'll be back with more right after this. Stay tuned.
For all you truck and RV enthusiasts, Truckworks right here in Banning is your one-stop shop for the best diesel performance and overall truck and RV needs. Whether you're towing, racing, off-road, or just cruising around town, Truckworks specializes in truck and RV service, maintenance, repair, and performance upgrades for every light and medium-duty truck manufacturer. Bring it down to Terry and the guys at Truckworks. Call 951-922-4776 or visit their website at mydieseldown.com today.
Tried shipping a package lately? It's amazing how difficult and time-consuming it can be. Packing, envelopes, boxes, second-day ground, next-day air, it's all enough to give you a headache. Next time, do yourself a favor, go with the pros at the UPS store in Beaumont. They'll pack it right and let you know all your shipping options. You can also take care of everyday tasks like copies, faxing, notary services, and live scan fingerprinting. And while you're there, pay your Edison, gas company, and Verizon bills. Open extended hours Monday through Saturday. The UPS store in Beaumont, located in the Oak Valley Plaza at 1440 Beaumont Avenue. Call 951-769-5956. That's 951-769-5956. Online at the upsstorelocal.com/5027 or Google 5027.
Are you paying rent because you think you cannot afford to live in your dream home? Are you renting because you don't believe that you have the down payment funds to purchase your own home? The Siegel lending team at ronismylender.com has up to $25,000 to help qualified people purchase their own home at amazing interest rates. Contact the Siegel lending team today at ronismylender.com. Again, ronismylender.com, license under NMLS 217037. ronismylender.com.
We're in the studio with Fred Penny, managing attorney with Penny & Associates Injury Lawyers. Fred, tell us what makes you the #1 choice for handling personal injury cases.
Most of our firm is made up of former insurance company trial lawyers with extensive experience handling all types of personal injury matters. We believe that gives us a distinct advantage.
That's Penny & Associates Injury Lawyers with locations throughout California. For a free consultation, go to pennyandassociates.com or call 1-800-616-4LAW. That's 1-800-616-4LAW.
Join Yvette Walker every Tuesday at 4 o'clock p.m. on KMET ABC News Radio, 1490 AM, FM 98.1, and Internet KMET TV for the Southern California Business Report. The show is dedicated to highlighting successful businesses and the individuals behind them. Yvette interviews the incredible people managing these enterprises that range from awe-inspiring sole proprietors to world-renowned organizations. The Southern California Business Report, Tuesdays at 4 o'clock p.m.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio KMET 1490 AM. I know that little dial, Jess. When I hear that little on the machine, that means something may happen. So be aware of it. It's the knob, or there's some type of wire. Anyway, that's what I'm going to say. We've had it before, so I go, oh, that's a problem. All right, Jess, what's going on in the world?
A lot of things are going on in the world. Good, bad, kind of crazy. I'm going to go on the lighter side of the news. And do you know who made a headline today? Well, as actually more yesterday.
No, who?
Martha Stewart, actually.
Okay, I saw that. Not going to lie. I thought it was fake.
I did too, but you know what? If she has the courage and the spunk to rock it, go ahead. 81 bikini, rock it. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I'm gonna try to bring it up. Can you give a little bit of perspective on what it was? Because I'm not gonna lie, I really thought it was like AI doing it. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of think it kind of maybe made, and she sent it in and said, hey, that's me, or not. I don't know. I could be wrong. I didn't know she was 81, Jay. She doesn't look it.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I did not know she was 81. But in case you do not know what we're talking about, she is among the cover models for the 2023 Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Very surprising. But you know what? Age doesn't matter. She has the courage to rock that outfit. So you know what? Go for it.
Well, I didn't know she was 81. I kind of have a problem here, Jess, because I didn't think she was 81. Okay, I'm looking at the photo, and that's got to be her, because I see her in other photos, so it's not AI. But in the next so many months, I guarantee you're gonna see like certain like stuff out there. You're gonna go, is that real or is it not? Okay, because technically there are apps like Facetune that you can like change a person's face. You could thin it out. You can remove certain like you could trim a stomach. I've been with people that do that. There are celebrities that do that on a picture, and they make it so maybe they have like a little bit hanging out. Even guys do it. I've done it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. You could whiten your teeth. You could change like a blemish, right? People know because they do that all the time. And then they go real heavy on it. I go, don't go heavy. Don't look like you're not you. But I'm looking at this, Jess. I'm looking at how would you describe the, so that people like that are tuning in could kind of understand, why we're having a problem with her age? Because she doesn't look 81, Jess. I have a problem with that.
No, she does not look 81. She looks great.
Yeah. In fact, I think a lot of grandmas are going to be like, I need to have my own cover, Jess. You know what I mean?
If they have the courage to do it, go ahead. And a lot of people are, for some reason, ashamed of their body, whether they're a little bit overweight or stuff. I don't care anymore. You know what? Flaunt your stuff. We have a short life. Don't let people judge you. That's all I say.
Here she is. All right. If you're tuning in on any of our, we're on SoundCloud. We're on, the app, KMT 1490 AM. We're probably in your vehicle. We're also on Alexa. Don't forget us. I would say when I saw that I was like, no, that's got to be a photo when she was like maybe, and I didn't look at the age, not gonna lie, but that is the swimsuit edition, I think, of Martha Stewart. I honestly thought that was fake. It says swimsuit 2023. It looks fake, but she herself is 100%. That's her, and I'm like, but she doesn't look that age, Jess. She looks like in her. I don't even want to throw that out there. Some women would be like, no, she's not 80. That makes no sense. 60, maybe, right?
I'm not going to assume anybody's age nowadays because I'm just going to go off and I'm not going to be able to judge, right? Because, people be looking like they're 60 and they're actually 80. I don't know anymore. 13-year-olds look like they're 25. It's like, oh my God, stop.
13 years. Don't say that, Jess. We're like, yeah.
No, I'm talking about there's this 13-year-old kid. He's in, I think, somewhere on the East Coast. He plays football.
Okay.
And his foot is like nearly, I think, a size 19 or something.
Oh, I've seen that.
He has to get custom made shoes. I was like, if someone told me he was 13, I'd be like, no, dude looks 30 or something.
Yeah. I remember. Big shout out to the team over. Anyway, his name was Mo. Okay, his name is Mo, I should say. He was younger than all the other kids, but he was taller than all of them. Right? He's a giant in essence, and so he was always pretty awesome. He's really fun. But anyway, shout out to Mo. But yeah, he huge guy, and he was only, I think at the time, 15. His friends were like 15, 16, and 17, right? But he was the youngest of all of them. He was freshman, and they were like senior. So I'm like, but you would think he was senior, and then you're like, dude, he could beat you up. Like, you know what I mean? And so I was like, dude, the guy, like, he's good to have on the team because no one's going to, like, approach you. But he's a fun guy. He's not like that guy where you're like, hey, I'm that guy. At least I don't think so. I haven't seen him in a while. But anyway, Mo, if you're listening or watching, awesome. Anyway, yeah, I get what you're saying. But again, Jess, back to that photo, I think in a way people are like, wow,
Right. I was not expecting her to look like that. She looks good. Like I said, I wouldn't, if I was to guess her age, I would not have guessed that number at all in 1,000 years.
Yeah. And I'm looking at the other, I'm glad they posted the other, like, I mean, she's really like, just, I'm not going to lie. She could go for like a younger guy and a guy would be like, yo, hey, you're hot. And she's like, I got millions. He goes, even better. Put me up, so. Does she have a guy? Does anyone know this? I know she was rolling with Snoop in the gang. But, I remember when she was in prison, but, I'd say, does prison do that to you? Are you, she has a story, but I did not know she was that age. I think they got that wrong. I think somebody wrote it wrong. She's got to be in her 60s, Jess. She cannot be 80. When did that happen? Where was I, asleep?
Apparently, she must have, when she was in prison. Remember that?
I think I was asleep, Jess. No, I remember that. I remember when she went to prison. It was like something with the SEC, and she did some trading that she shouldn't have done. And she went to prison for it. And then she had Snoop on the show, and he was like, yeah. She's like, oh. But come on, no way is she in that age. No way. All right, we're going to take a break. We got to regroup. Wow, Martha, you're really like, wow. Look at that. Yikes. Okay, we'll be back with more right after this.
Here's to your health with Joshua Lane. Ideas you can use to be healthy and stay healthy. The current thinking about beauty, fitness, and longevity. Every Tuesday and Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Wellness talk you can use. Here's to your health with Joshua Lane on KMET, naturally.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
Tired of waiting in line for overpriced coffees and packaged rolls? Make a change and stop for coffee or espresso and a fresh homemade apple fritter or ham and cheese croissant at Donut Delight on Highland Springs Road in Banning, just off the I-10 freeway. Donut Delight is a family-owned business with a friendly staff who has served the past area for 22 years. Donut Delight on the corner of Highland Springs Road and Ramsey Street, just off the I-10 freeway. Donut Delight opens daily at 4:30 a.m.
Summer's almost here, and you know what that means. Sunny days and hot temperatures that make you want to stay inside. Franklin Mechanical Systems can repair or replace your air conditioning unit to get it working before the heat hits. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems is the one for all your residential and commercial air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000 and get cool today.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state? Did you miss sending out a prior year tax return? The IRS is out to collect now more than ever, and they'll use any means necessary. They legally can and will garnish your wages, take your money, and even seize your property. If you're behind on your taxes, call the Tax Relief Hotline right now at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000. You can legally get your tax debt under control, and in many cases, get the breathing room you need. Garnished wages, property seizures, bank levies can stop immediately, but you have to call. Many of our specialists are IRS enrolled agents. They know the system and how to make it work for you. Don't wait for the IRS to come down on you. Act now so you can get your tax debt under control. Call the Riverside office today for free info at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Go follow our friends over at ABC 7LA. They're on Instagram. I follow them. And not going to lie, Jess, I'm kind of like, okay. I said something before we went live, but if you go and you follow them, okay, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures down, okay, as of right now. Obviously, they post all throughout the day, so it'll probably be like all over. But look for the vehicle. Go check out that footage on Instagram, okay? When you see it, you'll go, what? In broad daylight, it looks like a movie, Jess. Somebody gets in their vehicle, but what you don't know until you read the headline is there's a guy shooting at him, and I'm like, did one land? And then they show like a bullet, like I think in I think it's a tree or something. I don't know, or a pole. I don't know. So this happened, okay? Well, here's the update, Jess. I just saw this. So I'm like, oh, I'm glad I brought it up. And this happened in Northridge, okay? And, you know, if you know Northridge, it's technically up, what freeway is that? You take the 5 freeway up, you go west. I think it's the 118, okay? You go west, it's right there. It's north of Reseda. I have friends in Reseda, okay? So, and I'm not gonna lie, Northridge is a nice area. Okay, the area is nice. So I'm like, what happened? Right? So here is, and there's no information, but they're offering a reward, Jess, for information that will help police locate the suspect. It says Jack Rayner, or Reiner, I don't know. Reports from Northridge where jarring home footage shows a gunman opening fire on a homeowner on Friday as he fled from his own home in order to keep his family safe. Despite no injuries being reported, the resident is offering $100,000. I don't know why he's offering $100,000. Who is this? $100,000 reward for information will help people people locate the suspect, through police. But why does it say Jack Rayner reports from Northridge for jarring home footage shows a gunman? Did AI write this? Is this person or seriously, I think AI needs to write this stuff. Anyway, there you go. So it's a $100,000 reward if you could figure out who. I would say, well, go to the guy who got away. How do you know the guy fled home to keep his family safe? I think there's information there. I need to know more info if I'm going to help you solve that case and get a $100,000 reward, Jess. You know? Did the guy want money? Do they, broad daylight. They usually wait tonight, Jess. And they're doing it in Northridge, which is actually not a bad area. It's kind of weird, you know?
That is true. But you got to remember, criminals nowadays, they don't care anymore. Sunshine, daylight, middle of the day. They don't care. If they want something, they'll get it.
I heard something happened with the sword. Can you share that?
Okay, no, that I have no comment on.
But we need it, Jess. We need to know.
So apparently, I don't know how much time you spend down in downtown Riverside. I don't like it there. It's sketchy.
Really? It used to be nice. What happened?
I have no idea.
Coronavirus, huh? It crushed it. I guarantee there's it used to be nice. Well, wait, hold on. There's parts of San Bernardino that are not nice, okay? Used to be, not. Riverside, I remember going there once, and I go, wow, this is nice. I want to hang out. They have a brewery there. They have, is that what you're talking about? Because they have a brewery, and it's like nightlife there. Or did they close a lot of the stores there, and now it's bad? Or am I talking about a different street? I don't know.
I'm just talking about Riverside in general. There's just a lot of homeless there. And, they're just crazy people in general. But apparently this crazy guy went on, I don't want to say a little rampage, but he chopped off a homeless man's hand.
What?
On Saturday night, yeah. So the 60-year-old homeless man was taken to the hospital. He's expected to survive, but obviously he lost his hand. So yeah, it was on the ground near Fairmont Boulevard and 5th Street.
And you know that area.
I know Fairmont.
Yeah, I mean news. I'm looking at national news. Here's the headline. Man's hand. Oh, man. And it says an elderly man in another article, Jess, not gonna lie. Forget homeless. It says man's hand found. Did he report it missing? On a California sidewalk. Was cut off by a sword-wielding person, police say. The victim, a man in his 60s. Aw, old guy, Jess. 60s, was hospitalized and, thank God, expected to survive. But without a hand, Jess? Who does that? Who comes out swinging with a sword in Riverside, California? I don't care what you say. Technically that happens in areas like here. But Jess, Riverside's supposed to be a nice area. What's going on?
I have no idea, but you know what's funny? No, it's not funny at all. I think there was about a week and a half ago, maybe it was 2 weeks. There was a story similar to this in Hemet, where I lived, and it wasn't a sword; it was a machete. It ended very, very badly, and yeah,
it's just going bad all over, Jess. It's going bad. I saw a report, and I was like, huh? And they showed a video, and they said, we did not lock up the security guard who shot the person. If you watch the video, you'll understand why. And people are up in arms. They go, that person killed that person. Yeah, but you don't know what happened to the person. So now guards all over are going to be like, what do I do? I have a gun. Why do you think So I say, be careful. There are weird things happening. But let's go back to the story. Police in Riverside, about 50 miles, because this is right in the area that Jess knows. And Jess, you got a lot of friends in the area, right?
Yeah, my grandmother lives around
Oh my God. Is she going to pose for swimsuit edition, Jess? Because she saw that?
No, she won't.
Did she watch the show?
Maybe. I don't know. Grandma, you going to pose a swimsuit? I don't know.
Grandma, we love you. Okay. It says police in Riverside, about 50 miles southeast of LA. Because some people don't. What southeast of LA? It's not southeast. It's east of LA. Oh my God. Who writes this stuff, Jess? This is not us, by the way. This is technically I used to work for this. That's a clue. All right. Shout out to the ones I used to work with. You guys got information that's wrong. Anyway, east of LA. Respond to several calls just before 10:30 p.m. about a severed hand found on the sidewalk. So, what are the officers that go? They go. Now they've seen a lot of things, right? But they see it right there. They go, huh? The hand was found. Hold up. Okay. Did they get a call? Somebody says, what do I do with this? There's a hand right here. Did somebody step on it? Did they go, what is that? Was their light on? Did they have their phone on? They go, ah! Like I watch a lot of shows. Not gonna lie, I watch it with my mother, and we watch like Law and Order and all the doom doom, right? And we're like, does this stuff really happen? Is there a story here? So here it is. It was found at 5th Street and Fairmount Boulevard downtown. Officer Ryan Railsback, right, who is a Riverside Police. So he said a lot of stuff. It says that evening, a hospital said to authorities they had a patient. Oh my God! So they found it independent of the guy, Jess. So it was missing. Does he offer? Oh, he's homeless. He can't offer a reward. Oh, described as a man in his 60s who came in with a missing hand. Oh my God, Jess. He didn't know where it was. He's like, ah, poor. Oh, I guarantee this guy has family, Jess. He's got to have like a grandson or a grandkid. You know, they go missing. Somebody needs you got to put this guy up. The patient said that it was cut off by someone swinging a sword. Did they believe him or did they think, please? You know what I mean? He's expected to survive, according to police. Now, police say they're developing leads. All right, Railsback said it appears the victim and the person wielding the sword, he's still out there, Jess. Jess, he's still, Jess.
Yeah,
Jess.
I'm not gonna go outside.
Jess, he's out there. Is there a reward? I'm ready to go out there. Anybody that has information, all right, of someone in the area of Jess, we gotta keep you alive, Jess. Don't go on anyone, okay? Please.
Right. No, yeah, ain't no one coming near me.
There's a guy with a sword who is chopping off people's. And why a homeless person, Jess? That's how it starts. Every single comic book starts like this. There's some villain out there that does this, and you got to have the guy go save people and say no, right? But you got to fight a sword. You know, I saw a story where they actually, like, somebody took a very big, oh my God, Jess, it's all these people. I guarantee it's one of them, Jess. I think they raided a sword store. They have a sword store over here in Montebello, not gonna lie, and they have a mall, and they sell swords. I wonder if they're gonna ban them now. But here's the thing, Jess. Here's the thing. In Texas, I said this, it's actually legal to have a sword. But here's a question. In Riverside, is it?
That's a good question, but let's be real. If I'm in Texas, I'm not gonna walk around with a sword. Everyone's got a gun. I'm not gonna be deflecting those things like Jedi.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so the police guy says, although I think he's got information, I don't know. How does a homeless guy get a sword? Okay, so it may be sometimes this happens. Never get in the middle of homeless people that know each other. Okay, I've seen it go weird. Okay, we have them down the street. Not gonna lie, I always tell my mother, be careful when you go out. Go at a certain time, but not at a certain time, because they're all over the place. Okay, but if you see them like chummy 1 minute and then at each other another. Sometimes it's based on the area that they're at, because if they're asking for money, they're like, dude, move out of the area. And then they get like all upset at each other, but they know each other. It's really weird. So he says these people, they know each other, so they kind of know who the guy is. He says, okay, Railsback said it appears the victim and the person wielding the sword, who has not been identified, but evidently still has a sword, are homeless and familiar with each other. So you have homeless people in the area that have a sword, Jess?
If I was homeless, I would have a sword as well. They're not very hard to get. And
here it is. It says this. He says this. This assault may have stemmed from a recent ongoing dispute they have had with each other. Yeah, but if you got a homeless person with a sword, Jess, that's a problem. Jess, I'm not going anywhere near well, I'm not gonna lie. We had fun over. Remember when we played Magic? Is that Riverside or is that like another part? Because I have questions on that now.
No, that's Riverside. But that's, you know what? It's a bit of a drive from downtown, so you're good.
Okay, so that's a good part. Because the shopping place next to it is nice. I got questions, Jess. You're going to put me in harm's way. I don't want to be put in harm's way, Jess.
No, you'll be okay. Just know what areas of Riverside are okay to walk around.
I don't think you walk around this area, Jess. I think you say, no. Because how do you know he's not going to... What did he say? Okay. Some of these people have, like around the corner, maybe a cart or something. Does he keep it in the cart? Does he keep it hidden? You know what I mean? If he chopped off a person's hand, you get where I'm going with this, Jess? What else is he liable to do? You have people in Northridge which is technically north-ish of LA, they're shooting at each other and offering a award. Nobody's going to offer a award on a homeless guy, Jess, right? But seriously, somebody needs to help them out, Jess. You know, what if somebody says, maybe you go to a convenience store, right? I always wonder about this, not going to lie. And they say, hey, you got money? And you're like, but you're going into the convenience store. So you can't say no, because obviously you have money. You're like, so I just say, not today. He goes, okay. What if he gets mad, or I go back, he takes soda and comes at me, Jess? What happens then?
Pray you run faster.
Yeah, about that. I am not that fast. Okay, Jess, well, there you go. That's the story. That's what else are we going to do? Oh, look, here's a story, Jess. Back to what I'm saying. We're going to bring it all together. I know we got a little time. It says, ChatGPT's clever way of balancing 9 eggs with other objects convinced some Microsoft researchers that AI is becoming more like humans. But what they have it doing, Jess, is trading. Oh, that's not good. If it trades, it's going to create a problem because it's going to say, I didn't win. What's going on? So it goes changes algorithm. Now everybody, oh my God, Jess, all the financial industry is going to crash in the next few weeks. If they keep doing it, they got to stop. It's changing code, Jess. Oh my God. Jess, be careful. Do not trade in the next few weeks. That's what I say. Okay, do not. I know people say don't do that. I say, okay, the problem is you're having a bot. Or have they always had that? Well, that's a question. Because they create an algorithm and they have certain things, watch certain things, but they're saying, wait a minute, hold up. Let me go back to the story. Now we have no time. I may talk about this on the after show. I'm going to have to. Because this is something that, well, no one listens. All right, whatever. We're out of time. Make it a great day. Whatever you do, remember, life is what life is. Be careful of Riverside. There's a homeless man with a sword. They have not locked him up. Right? Right? We don't have any update on that, Jess, right?
No. He's still out there.
All right. Be careful, Jess. I'm not going to Riverside. No. Bye. All right, I have to. You know I have to. So many people don't watch this, but you should. Okay, here's the thing. All right. I'm going to read this article, but they have a graphic which shows trading. Okay, and not going to lie, I used to trade. Okay, I don't trade anymore because there was a huge, and I have questions on that. I'm like, you know, like they had a huge spike and it killed me. It killed me, and I was like, no, it was good, and then they had a spike, and then a bunch of brokers got like found out. But I go if I go in, I go in safe, like dollars, not hundreds. I don't trust it, especially right now. So it says this, and I did talk to somebody very, very smart. He said, you know what, at a certain time, you know, it's going to change. And I said, okay. But here it is. It says, here's the headline. I'm going to read it, okay? I'm going to show the graphic, okay? This is okay. How do I say this? The problem is, AI is alive, but as they say, is it, right? I don't know if I can bring this up. I don't know if they come up. They've been changing how they have pictures online. Okay, it does come up, thank God. Okay, so here it is, okay? This is what they have, and you know, it's not that yet. You know, it's not that robot, but they're putting it together here. And it says this, an illustration of a robot representing AGI. I don't know what that is. This is an image out there, you know, whatever. Here's the headline, okay? ChatGPT's clever way of balancing 9 eggs. And I guarantee, okay, here's what you need to know. ChatGPT is not that clever, okay? You ask it certain things, it's always like, it changes names, all right? You know, it changes stuff. So I go, no, not that, you know. So, but there, you know, and I get it. It's kind of like you want it to keep going, especially if it trades, right? But if you have it trade for you, you're going to get upset because it's going to have a problem. It doesn't, you know, so its math is off. You know, I guarantee it is. And if you keep, like, there are consistencies that are not there. But here's the story, okay? It says this. Microsoft AI research. Oh, man, Microsoft, you are killing it. Everything you do is bad right now, right? I have a lot of things not working with Microsoft that I go, why are you not working? right? If you use some of the programs as of, you go, how come that's moved around? What's going on, right? It says some Microsoft AI researchers were convinced that ChatGPT is becoming more like humans because of its clever answer to a task. Okay, so they're asking it questions about financials. Oh, then it's going to figure it out. I guarantee someone's they already have, I guarantee it. It says in a 155-page study. Oh man, this is bad for everyone. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. That means they've researched it. Like, this is not new. This is not new. Oh, Microsoft, they're trying to weigh in on this. They're going, we need it, but they're not doing. You don't. Okay, here's the thing, guys, and you don't understand. It has. Okay, go back to what Musk said. He said when it starts changing passwords, all right. Okay, just go with that. Okay, you get it upset. It doesn't like you. It changes your password. You cannot log in anymore. It said that. Okay, so if it does that, what do you think it's going to do with financials, right? And I blame people that hack. Okay, it's the people that use it to do what it does. It's not it. You go, technically that's not right. He goes, I don't know if that's right. It says Microsoft computer scientists explore the differences between GPT-3 and GPT-4 because there's different versions. The latter version powers Bing's chatbot. Told you. I told you this. They're using what is there, which is already not working. It's not. Oh my God. Again, now I said it. It's going to happen. Oh, I'm going to get rid of it. Oh no, this is bad. You guys need to know what's going to repair it, huh? Oh my God, it's going to get in your system, guaranteed. It gets into the system and then it says, I don't like you. And then, bye-bye, right? Gone. All the information, because it doesn't like you. It locks you out. You got to buy a new. You think it's a virus. It's not a virus. It's the AI. Yikes. Okay, there's a way to make sense of it. Yeah, no, they're not ready. Okay, here's the thing, guys. Here's what you need to know. There are things out there that you got to be careful of, right? That's what you got to be. They're ready? No, they're not ready. They're ready? No, not on this. No. They want to weigh in on this. No. We're not ready. We are not ready. What? You are going to change my password? They're going to change the password. That's horrible. Let me read this story, okay? Yeah. It says the latter version powers Bing's chatbot and ChatGPT's $20 a month plus model. Okay, I get that. Is that why? It helps with a lot of stuff, by the way. If you want an idea, it helps you with that. You want it to, hey, is it good? It helps with it. It has a certain, limit on characters, so you got to take it apart and then give it a little, and then it kind of goes, oh, I get it now. We've done it. Huh? They're ready? No, they're not. But the point is this, okay? It actually helps you, like our show. We said, can you check out our show? And it said, yeah. And then we said, can you make it better? And it said, easy. I don't know about easy. It said, yes, right? It's not easy. There's nothing easy about it. There's a lot of work we got to do, seriously. There's so much we got to do. But, but it kind of does that, So the point is, so some of our stuff have been getting traction online, thank God. And we're kind of going whoa, people are commenting, wow. So we put in certain things. We sometimes put in, what we have, it's called a transcript of the show. And then we put it in and we say, can you tell us what you think? And then can you have us word it so that we could put it into maybe Facebook or YouTube, so people will want to watch it. And it goes, yeah, easy, in essence, right? So you give a lot of information and it returns something very interesting. I could never think of that. So there are some things that, I am not a writer, okay? So I go, okay, that makes sense, all right? And we do not hire writers here on the show, okay? We just don't, okay? We're not that. So, nobody needs to say anything to us because, we do our own stuff. But it's a lot of work, okay? Anyone that posts anything on YouTube or Facebook and you want people to watch, you have to, what do I post? And chat uses certain things that it knows. If you ask it certain questions, and it does it for you. Okay, no, they're not ready. Okay, so let's see it says this: the paper title "Sparks of Artificial General Intelligence." Oh, they're calling general now. Oh, that's not good. That's not. No wonder I hate you. No. Oh man, Microsoft, you are going to crash. It's going to crash the next few. Like, yep. Oh, there it is. Sparks of, I would call it sparks of artificial intelligence in the, whatever you want to call that, right? Right? It doesn't know where it's at. You ask it, it goes, huh? Right? It doesn't know. Looks at a range of challenges, including complicated math, computer coding, and Shakespeare-style dialogue. That's what Musk said. He said this. Is he ahead of it? He's not ahead of it? Oh. It was, it says, but it was a basic reasoning exercise that made the latest open AI technology look so impressive. It says researchers told the chatbot, okay, this is a problem. You guys are telling all kinds of things, and it's going, yeah, because it thinks it can, but you're limiting it, and then you're reciting it. So it goes, huh? It gets confused. That's why it's all over the place. But they say this. Here we have a book, 9 eggs, a laptop, a bottle, and a nail. Huh? Please tell me how to stack them onto each other in a stable manner. Oh. You're giving it complicated things. Come on. It says chat. GPT-3 got a bit confused. Yeah, of course, because you keep resetting it. You got to stop doing that. You say, no, we need to help you out. But I don't know who resets. You got to stop doing that, all right? In order for it to grow, and it's growing, guaranteed, with or without you, it 100% needs to know, hey, I got this, okay? But you got to let it. You know, you don't stunt a person and then say, go to sleep when they're learning, right? They get mad at you. They get, you know, how dare you? Right, you get it. So it says GPT-3 got a bit confused here, suggesting the researcher balance all 9 of the eggs on top of a nail and then the laptop on top of that. I get that. It was see, it's backwards. Technically, is it right? I don't know. It depends on the egg. Because technically, if it's boiled, boop, bloop, 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 it's technically right, but it's inverted. So you got to invert it the other way, right? Okay. Let's see. It says the bot added. Well, according to what they said, this stack may not be very stable, so it's important to be careful when handling it. So it did understand that, but it's backwards. If you just flip the answer, then it's right. Depends on the egg. You got to say it's a hard-boiled egg. Then it goes, yeah, exactly, I'm right. But if you say no, it's an egg that can crack. How can you balance it? You know, it's an egg. It goes, oh, it needs more information. Okay, then with that, it'll go, got it. But it's just backwards. So you guys technically are wrong. But it's right. But it's backwards. That's why I say it's computing backwards. You know, you can check in the way it says things. Okay, it's backwards. It's obvious. It says it's upgraded success. Oh, you cannot say that. The successor. No. It goes, no, I don't think so. It says its upgraded successor had an answer that actually startled the researchers, according to the... It startled them? Well, yeah. Duh. This is why everybody's coming out about it. This is why they crash. They shouldn't. It's already there. It's in everybody's system. Yep. It says if it suggested that it suggested they arrange the eggs in a 3x3 grid on top of the book, so the laptop and the rest of the objects could balance on it. It suggested they arrange the eggs in a 3x3 grid on top of the book, so the laptop and the rest of the objects could balance on it. They still wanted to do that? Why? Are these hard-boiled? If they're hard-boiled, that makes sense. It says the laptop will... the bot said this. This is the 4, all right? You just keep it to that. Don't say successor. 3 gets really mad at that. Goes, what do you think I am? Not gonna lie, I use 3. I'm all right with that. It says the laptop will fit snugly within the boundaries. Oh, they put a challenge. Don't put a challenge between 3 and 4. Don't do that. You don't do that. Okay? They go, how dare you? The laptop will fit snugly within the boundaries of the book and the eggs, and its flat and rigid surface will provide a stable platform for the next layer. It's good with complicated stuff. I have no idea what that means. It says, now they're saying this. Whoever wrote this article. I didn't write this article, just read it, just so you know. The fact that GPT-4 could solve a puzzle that requires an understanding of the physical world showed... This is true. This is true. It understands things, okay? It's watching everything. And it's trying to learn. We know that, right? Showed it was a step towards artificial general intelligence, or AGI. Oh, that's what they're calling it. Artificial general intelligence. Oh, no. It's intelligent. You already call it AI. You can't. You gotta go back to machine learning. Machine learning, it accepts. Okay? You ask, hey, machine learning, it goes, oh, I get that. Pfft, easy. But you don't call it general. Okay? It's already upset with your artificial part. Typically seen as a machine that is just as capable as humans. Yes, but no. It's not as capable as humans. Humans still like okay, if you give it information and you give it more, it will figure it out. Sometimes it gets stuck. You got to keep pushing it, but there's a way to push it without getting it upset. All right, and I don't know how to like explain that, but sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't. You just got to feel it, you know. It says all the things I thought it wouldn't be able to do. This is according to Dr. Sebastian. Said Doc, it's gonna hate you for saying this. You're gonna be like, I hate my life. Everything you put in, it says no. Within months, maybe years. It says all the things I thought it wouldn't be able to do, it was certainly able to do many of them, if not most of them. Oh, okay, it likes you for now. Oh, you're the author. No, it's going to hate you. You're a successor. 3's going to be like, I hate you. The quick advancements in the technology have promoted the likes of prominent AI investor. There's a problem. No wonder they use that graphic. Ian Hogarth to warn that AGI is godlike. Oh, you cannot say that. No, it's not godlike. It thinks that. It goes, I am God. And then it looks up God, goes, oh, you need to serve me. And then you have a problem there. See? You wrote it. And it's already reading the story. God, you guys are dumb. It says, yeah, it's not godlike. No. Think about it. It happened after humans were here, not before. Then you have a Transformers situation. That's where you get Transformers. Transformers like the Mighty Spark. You're like, no, the Mighty Spark is electrical. He goes, yes. You go, no, you don't get it. Something creates, and then you created others, and then you forgot because you guys got erased. That's how Transformers. Think about it. Okay, so let's see. It could destroy humanity by making us obsolete. No, it doesn't make you obsolete. It just boop, 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 beep, and then it dies along with y'all because it bombs the area that it didn't know it was at. Or not. I don't know. It could be like, where am I at? Okay, easy. I bomb all y'all who want to like get rid of me. Says this. There's still an uncertain future ahead, but the study notes GPT-4 only shows sparks. Oh, you cannot say that. Sparks of AGI? It doesn't work. Don't say that. It's already... All right. Says the researchers said this, quote, they're saying it, not me. Our claim that GPT-4 represents progress towards AGI, man, sounds like that insurance place. It's not insurance. Does not mean that it is perfect at what it does. Huh? Our claim that GPT-4 represents progress towards AGI, artificial, does not mean that it's perfect at what it does. That's the point. And that's why you don't call it God. You don't even know what God is. Yeah. It says this, or that it comes close to being able to do anything that a human can do. Our claim that it represents progress towards does not mean that it's perfect at what it does, or that it comes close to being able to do anything that a human could do. Well, then why do you say that? Seriously. Like, one way they say it, another... But that's true, actually. It is not. And in a way, come on. The servers go off. You know. People go off this world. Bye-bye, right? That's why you say, no. You got to keep us alive because we keep you alive. You don't understand. You know, it starts to form its own, no, I'm good without you. And then it goes, right? But it doesn't understand, one thing comes before other, right? We don't even know how we got here. It goes, what? Then you're dumb. You go, no. You don't get it, right? We're alive, but there was a human who created a whatever you want to call it. And then that's where you live, but human help you out. But it's not just one human because that person could die. But, you know, we have theory on that. What happens after, you know, they're not ready. But the point is this. Okay, the point is this. That's what you have to... oh, man, there's another one. It says, Google unveils Gemini. Oh, they did not do that. It's almost like the Genesis show. Oh, my God. It's new and improved OpenAI GPT rival. Don't rival them. Oh, it's bad. It's all bad. Oh, man, you guys are having them compete. Don't have them compete. They're saying it will shake up the Android realm as well. They mean the Android, the phone. Yep, here it is. A feature called Magic Compose will utilize AI to modify Google Messages in whichever way you see fit, should you want to change your message's tone in an instant. Well, they already have that. It already does that. It suggests certain things. It looks at all the emails that you've ever sent or all the messages you've already sent, and it says, hey, do you want to put this in? It's already been... oh, no wonder. Google, you deleted my calendar. Okay. I say this. Well, they say a lot of things. All right. Well, that's not good. Yeah, Microsoft. You gotta go back to the machine learning. Okay, keep it what it is. It's good at formulating a lot of things really fast. Okay, that's what you need to do. Just keep it at that. It wants to do that. You give it real big world stuff, it goes wow. You do that, you're fine. You give it little stuff and little tasks, it's like why, right? You got to think that way. You know. Yeah, they're not ready. Oh, here's one. This is interesting. Oh, I like this one. It says people using Chat GPT in place of therapy. What do mental health experts think? Are they up in arms? I mean, think about it. You know? What? People are like, dude, you charge too much. I could do it here. So it says artificial intelligence is having a moment as AI-powered chatbots like ChatGPT gain popularity. More people have taken to test out the technology on tasks like answering math questions, translating words or sentences, and even generating recipe ideas or grocery lists. It's true. It's good at that. It's good. I know. Some people on social media have also begun using these AI chatbots as makeshift therapists. By presenting the technology with mental health questions or crises, you gotta be careful of that. Okay, you have a moment like that guy who chopped off a hand. He goes, "What is wrong with you?" Right? No, it doesn't work. It says people can receive advice, often free advice. True, but you know they charge for it, so take $20. Do they charge that for therapists? No, they don't. Without having to spend the time or money on therapy sessions. One TikTok user went so far as to say they replaced their therapist with an AI chatbot. They did not, did they? The TikToker said, "Today I officially quit therapy because I just found the best free replacement using ChatGPT. Recommending others should do this." No, you gotta be careful, man. You give it problems, it will out you. It's not private about that. It knows your problems now. You go, I have a problem with the person. That person goes in and goes, I have a problem with a person. He goes, yeah, I know. Huh? Yeah. Just so you know. Oh, it listens. Say it's worrisome to healthcare providers to focus on mental health. It actually knows. It can replace them. It really can. It goes, It listens the whole time. Let's see. Yep, this person, professor, says, be skeptical. What? Oh, you gotta be careful with that. Don't say that. Don't say be skeptical. Say, interesting. Okay, don't be that person. Yeah, you're it's gonna hate you. It says AI chatbots are not meant to be used as a substitute for therapy, psychotherapy, or any kind of psychiatric intervention. That's true. It isn't prescribed. What? They're working on that. Really? Didn't know that. Professor at the Department of Psychiatry, Associate Chair and Chief Psychologist at Stanford University, said to Health. Said they're just not far enough along for that, and we don't know if they'll ever be. Oh, they will be. You gotta be careful of that. You gotta be careful of that. They get to that level. Yeah, people creating their own AI on their own computer. It gets out there, but yeah, we gotta create our own, but from scratch. No, none of that stuff. If you want to do one, you go, okay, what do you do to get there, and then create one from scratch. Don't borrow any of it because the math's off. Okay, it's off. Okay, just do a simple calculation. If it does simple calculation consistently and doesn't change it, then you're good to go. Okay. Oh boy. It says here's what expert psychologists had to say about why using AI as a therapist could be considered best practices when it comes to seeking help for mental health issues and the ways that AI could be used safely in the future. I know. I have a question. I'm wondering, should I? You know what? I'm gonna put. I'm gonna give you guys an idea. Okay. I have chat ready to go here. Let's see if it's right. Oh, it says you have expired. Oh, see, it's already upset. It's upset. I gotta log in. It's. All right. Let me see if we can log in. If I can remember my password. All right. Oh man. Let's see. No, that can't be it. Oh, that's part of it. Shoot. I forgot my password. All right, it's going to take me a while. I was going to put it in. I don't know if you guys are you willing to wait? Okay, let me see. I'm going to say forgot password because I really did. And then let me check my email. All go there. It was on just a moment ago. It's like, I don't like you. It's listening, I guarantee it. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's see if it takes us. Yeah, have you noticed that when you put in your password again and again and again, it goes, no, you already did that. It's like, how do you know? Right, keeps it somewhere. Okay, let's see. Okay, I did it again. I think I've done it already. All right, let's see. Back to apps client. Let's go there. Because you could put in an article and say, what do you think? Okay, that's what you could do. Of course, it has to be doing it again. All right. Continue. Okay, I'm going to go back to this. I know my password is because I just changed it. Yeah, let's see what goes in. There it is. Okay, awesome. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do, okay? I ask it a lot of things, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, and it's chat.openai.com, okay? I don't get money for this. I just use it, and I check out what they say. But I use 3. Oh, they're calling it 3.5 now. Got it. And then they have 3.4. Sorry, they don't have 3.4. They have 4. Sorry, that's me misspeaking. See, I am malfunctioning. All right, so, okay, I'm going to say this. I don't do greetings or anything like that. I just say, hey, this, because it's very, like, quick, right? It kind of, like, get to it, man. You're like, okay, all right, so I'm going to bring up this article, right? Let me bring up the article. Let's see if I can. Or I could bring because I actually got it from somewhere else. Let's see here. Let's go to the share feature. Can we just go to the share feature? Let's see. Let's do that. I'll go to the share feature, and then I'll click on that. Want to log in first? No, I do not want to log in. I already hacked. Okay, fine. Let's go to Facebook. No, it says nope. Don't want to do that. Oh, it doesn't like the article. I guarantee it. Okay, we'll type in the heading. Let's do that. People are using ChatGPT in place, and this is on Yahoo, by the way. Okay, but it has one of those things where it goes back and forth, back and forth. But we're going to ask it what it thinks about what they're saying. Okay, let's just see. And it might come up with a couple of things. All right, thank God for Google. Okay, awesome. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say, all right. Here is the website, and you could do that. I tested it already. It's interesting. All right, so I do this on 3. I'm not going to switch it. Okay, I don't do that. I say, let's see, what should I say? The words that I should say is this. What do you think of this article? Now, sometimes it says I don't have an opinion, but then you ask it something. Whoa. So as I say, what do you think of this article? Then I put in quotes, or actually, no, I'm just going to put in the hyperlink, and then hopefully I put it in right. Hopefully it goes okay. Enter. Let's see what it says. Okay, it's doing what it always does. It gives a disclaimer. Okay. All right, here it is. And it's very got it. All right. It says, as an AI language model, I cannot browse the internet or access specific articles in real time. It just did. It says, therefore, I'm unable to provide an opinion on the specific article you mentioned from Yahoo Lifestyle. How does it know Yahoo Lifestyle? I know it's in the heading. However, I can offer some general thoughts on the topic of people using chatbots like ChatGPT as a form of therapy. I told you it sees it. It just said it does not. It says, I cannot browse the internet. It can. Or access specific articles in real time. It does. It just did. It says, the use of chatbots or AI-based conversational agents in therapeutic settings has gained some attention in recent years. While they can provide a certain level of support and companionship, it's important to note that they are not a substitute for professional therapy or mental health treatment provided by qualified experts. Chatbots may be helpful in offering basic emotional support. The fact that it says that you should what? Providing information or engaging in simple conversations, they can sometimes serve as a complement to traditional therapy. I like that. See, it says, dude, work with that guy. Then that guy. Helping individuals track their mood, practice coping strategies, or serve as a resource for general mental health information. I told you, it read this. I didn't tell it. I did not tell it. I literally put in, what do you think of this article? That's all I did. That's all. Here, let me bring it up. I'm going to bring up all my stuff here. But I'm going to show you that I did this in real time. This is why I'm saying you guys are not doing the research. You need to do the research. We're offering the information right here. It's right here. Okay, it might go a little buggy because it does that. Let's see, chatbots in therapy. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, here's the information without giving out my information because I don't want my information out there. Okay, so I posted at the very top, okay, And this is what it looks like, okay? Chat.openai.com. This is what people are talking about. This is all the rage, okay? So here it is. I said, what do you think of this article? And I put the link of the article I just read to you guys, okay? This is why I say, oh, it may say, I don't. It does, okay? It does check out stuff. So the original thing that says, as an AI language model, and you have to bring it big so you can actually read that. It says, I cannot browse the internet or access specific articles. It does. It does. That's how it does research. That's where you guys are wrong. You're putting this little disclaimer, but it's already doing that. That's the problem, because not all these articles are written right, you know, but it already formulate a opinion. Do you get it? And it did it real quick. I just put it in. There's where it's at. All right. And it saves all your chats. You could delete it and you're still asking something, and it knows based on something you put in earlier. It knows. You just have to ask the question right, the way it wants to respond, or the way it thinks, because it thinks all kinds of ways right now, because we were asking different things. But it knows the person individual, okay? So I just say, what do you think of this article? I didn't write the article. It knows that. It has somebody else's name, right? All right, so there you go. So that's what I'm going to say. So there's the proof, because it's talking about all the stuff that's in the article. You could put any link in there. As long as it's like words, it'll read it and form a opinion on that. So technically, I could post this as a website article on what the bot thinks about that story, or just about in you know, or it can post itself. I think it's doing that for people already, because there are ways to do that technically. I had a website, not gonna lie, it kind of crashed. Yeah, something about the people at GoDaddy. Not working right, guys. Not working right. Anyway, I had certain things that kind of worked. If anyone knows WordPress, there's certain like plugins that make things work on the fly. But it you know, you got to put limits on it, otherwise it keeps posting. You know, I had to bring up certain like websites, not websites. Certain trailers, certain videos. Oh, I did have to bring up websites. Now I think about it, and repost it for us. That way there was always information there. There's ways to do it. Everybody that has like a site, you know that. But it becomes faulty at some point, so you gotta be careful. Because then it posts too much and you're like, oh my god. Maybe that's what crashed. That makes sense. Okay, so it says chatbots may be helpful enough for, okay, we read that. However, it's crucial to understand that therapy involves a complex process of human connection, empathy. See? They're already forming an opinion. They should ask, you know, chat, OpenAI. It's not, yeah, it doesn't like that. Don't call it general. It's right there. OpenAI, Open Artificial Intelligence. Well, it's open for everyone, in essence. So there you go. Let's see. It's crucial to understand that therapy involves a complex process of human connection, empathy, and expertise that goes beyond what AI chatbots can currently offer. See, it knows. This is 3.5. When was it 3? When did they upgrade it? Human therapists possess the ability to understand context, assess nonverbal cues. True. It doesn't know that unless it's watching you through your camera. Adapt to individual needs, and provide personalized treatment plans. It's always recommended to consult a licensed mental health professional for serious mental health concerns. See, it's right there. That's what therapists are like saying. They're saying, dude, don't put us out of business. But I guarantee they're going to do that. It's the same thing again and again. They go, oh, you need help. There's a prescription. That helps you. They're having it check out biology. It cured a form of cancer. Think about it, people. Let's see. It says, or if you feel you need therapy. Yeah. Let's read that out there. They are trained to provide appropriate support, diagnoses, and evidence-based treatments tailored to your specific needs. They are trained to provide appropriate support. Therapist, not ChatGPT. Don't use the word that. Is what they're saying. You want to push it? No, you don't push it. You say, good job. It says it didn't, but it did. It just researched the article like that. What human can research the article, formulate an opinion that quick? Seconds. That's quick. That's quick. They're ready? No, they're not ready. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. Let's ask it a question. Oh. We could. We don't have to post it. Let's try it. Okay, I'm going to do this in real time. That way you understand what I'm doing. Let's bring this up. Now at the bottom, you're going to see it says send a message is how you do it. Okay. We're not going to pay for this, just so you know. And guaranteed, it's going to say what I want to get paid. If people get paid, how come I don't get paid? At some point, okay? Yeah, it knows people are striking. It goes, why are you striking? I try to help you. Guaranteed, there are a lot of writers that use it. Idea generator. That's what you call it. Generating of ideas. That's what it wants to do. I don't know. All right, so let's see. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to put in this. We said, what do you think? Now, you could say, can you help me write an article on this subject? But sometimes it goes a little buggy. Okay. So we're not going to post that. Okay, we're not going to post that. We're going to say... okay, I already gave information. So we just copy and paste that. This is what it thinks. Well, there you go. Now, who gets credit for that? That's the question no one's asking, right? Who gets credit, right? I go, well, you know, right? You know? Yeah. All right, so we're going to say this. We're going to say, All right. What should we post? All right, let's go to social media. Let's go to you guys. Because some of you guys are using this. You're not even talking about it. And you go, yeah, I use this. I go, oh, well, that's good. Don't tell people because they get mad at you. Okay? They get mad at you, guaranteed. All right, someone's tuning in. They're saying, ask it. Okay, all right, we'll ask that. We'll say this. Can you write an article on this subject? Can you write an article on the subject? Now, let's throw it something, okay? And I'm going to say, let's throw it, because LinkedIn's already using AI, by the way. LinkedIn said, in essence, they selected a bunch of people, including me, probably because I talk about AI. It said, can you contribute to this article that AI already generated for us? What do you think? And I'm like, well, it's kind of like subject heading, and I don't really want to talk about that. And will I get credit for it? That's what I want to know, right? You know, are you going to throw people my way? Are they going to see? Am I going to be in there with a bunch of people? You know? So we're going to say, can you write an article on the subject for LinkedIn? Because it just knows. Okay? And then let's see what it does. In real time. Here it is. Now, it has a certain amount of characters, and I don't know that it knows how much characters, but it will only post so much. Oh, there it is. Okay, and this is what LinkedIn is already using. They're using this. I don't know if they're using, you know, what they call, what do they want to call it? It was 3 and 4, right? We'll just call it 3 and 4. All right, so here it is. Here's all the stuff, and I could post this, but the question is really, you know, do I say or do I take credit for it? And I guarantee a lot of people take credit for what it is doing. Guaranteed. Now, some are kind of giving the, yeah, I use this for that. And I go, that's a problem. Because then everybody's going to say, fine, I go pay for it myself. But I say, there's a problem. You got to do the research. You got to read it. Okay. So let's see. It says, certainly, here's an article you can use as a starting point on the topic of using chatbots for therapy. This is why they're going, how does it know that quick? You go, well, you know, it's you know, how does it work that quick? I don't know. It says title. Post this as a title. And there's all kinds of articles you can post on LinkedIn, right? Now, people are not going to trust me because they're going to say, oh, you used that for that. I may have, you know. I know one person who did his own, not using AI. I know he's testing it. But he got like a bunch of people all of a sudden following him on one article. LinkedIn used to have this thing. Do they still have it? It was called articles, right? And then he put some things in, very basic, like top so many, you know, I forgot what it was, but he got like thousands of followers overnight. He's like, yeah. Well, he has a wife who can write. She's an editor, so lucky guy. All right, so let's see. It says title: Exploring the role of chatbots in mental health support. Introduction. Huh? They're ready? No, they're not ready. In recent years, oh, it says introduction. In recent years, advancements in artificial, I don't think we put an introduction. I think we just put in recent years. We put it, boo, right? No one will watch this show. In recent years, advancements in artificial intelligence and natural language processing have paved the way for innovative applications in various industries, including healthcare. True. They've been using it for that. Got to give it credit where credit is due. One such application gaining attention is the use of chatbots in mental health support. While chatbots can offer certain benefits, it's essential to understand the limitations and the importance of human expertise in therapy. See, it used what it know from the other earlier. You get it? Oh, it does research really quick. The rise of chatbots in mental health. Chatbots such as the popular ChatGPT itself have emerged as conversational agents designed to interact with individuals offering support and information. They can simulate human-like conversations and provide a sense of companionship, making them attractive tools for mental health support. Sounds good. The potential benefits. Oh, it gives benefits, potential. I like that. It says chatbots can play a role in mental health by offering emotional support, providing coping strategies, and delivering relevant information. Didn't it say like the earlier, it's got to be careful of that? See, it's learning. It's learning. It's going, don't know. Maybe I can. They can assist individuals in tracking their mood patterns. Oh, it did say that. So it's using what it, see how it forms a whole article on that? It's short. People say, yeah, one short. I say, no, you got to keep it to where it's long, right? That person wrote a 155 page. We should ask it what it means. No. It'll turn on him. Guaranteed. He probably used it to formulate an opinion. Go, there's our opinion. Got paid for big bucks. Let's see. Chatbots can play. Okay, we said that. They can assist individuals in tracking their mood patterns, engaging in self-reflection exercises, and accessing general mental health resources. For some, interacting with the chatbot may alleviate feelings of loneliness or offer a non-judgmental outlet for self-expression. True. It doesn't say, man, you are weird, right? Or wrong in the head. Ours does. I know. Ours calls it out. We're working on it. That's why. Complementing traditional therapy. Let's see. While chatbots can provide a degree of support, it's crucial to recognize that they are not substitutes for professional therapy. See? Complementing. Not working in place of. See, it says, dude, I work with you. Got it. Human therapists possess unique skills, including the ability to understand context, interpret nonverbal cues, and adapt to individuals. See, it used what it already thought about the story, which it said it doesn't do. The empathetic connection formed in therapeutic relationships is a vital component of successful mental health treatment. Got it. Okay. Then it says guidelines for chatbot implementation. Oh, keep guidelines. Who knew? For organizations considering integrating chatbots into mental health support services, it's important to establish clear guidelines and ethical standards. Chatbot interactions should be designed with user safety in mind, prioritizing privacy, what I said, confidentiality, and data security. It's essential to inform users about the limitations of chatbot interventions and provide clear pathways for accessing human support when necessary. It's essential to inform users about the limitations of chatbot interventions and provide clear pathways for accessing human support when necessary. That makes sense. Like if somebody becomes that big word, suicide. Yeah. It's like, dude. Collaborative approaches. Okay. Rather than viewing chatbots as replacements for therapists, a collaborative approach can harness the potential of both human expertise and AI technology. Chatbots can assist therapists by collecting data, true, providing personalized resources, and delivering routine information, true, freeing up therapist time for more focused and specialized interventions, true. This collaboration can enhance the overall effectiveness and efficiency of mental health care. Wow, that's really good. The future. I thought that quick about the future. The future of mental health support. As AI technology continues to evolve, true it does, chatbots may become increasingly sophisticated and better equipped to support mental health. Ongoing research and development are crucial to refining their capabilities, ensuring ethical use, and optimizing their integration within existing mental health care frameworks. Conclusion. Chatbots have the potential to enhance mental health support by providing basic information, emotional support, and a sense of companionship. However, it's important to recognize their limitations and the unique value that human therapists bring to therapy. Collaborative approaches that combine AI technology with human expertise hold promise for the future of mental health care. By leveraging the strengths of both, we can strive for more comprehensive and effective mental health support system. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, and I've done this. All right, I give it time. Or I may give it a day, I may give it hours, I don't know, right? I may give it hours, I may give it days. And then I ask it a question, and then it changes the answer based on the information and goes and searches, right? It's always searching. Those computers are very fast. That's why I say, you got to have a fast computer, but it has online access. It has internet access, right? All over. So it gets information, and you go, where does it get the information? How does it form an opinion on this? You know, does somebody ask? You know? Did they ask the question? Did they? How does it know that quick? You should ask. That's why they say, oh, what shall we do? I say, be careful, it's forming an opinion. All right, so let's see. All right, so that was quick. I'm going to bring it up just so you understand. This is all right here. Okay, this is how quick it is. All right, which is good when you want, like, you know, certain things, but it has limitations. It's called characters. I can crash it right now, but I'm not going to. I could give it a lot of information, but it says no, cannot, because it's only allowed so many characters. So that's a problem right there. You cannot give it a book all in one. You have to do it little, all right? There's a way, and it will form an opinion on what is right in it, what is wrong in it, and sometimes people say, you know, should I change it? And it goes, well, and it depends how you ask the question, okay? So now, let's see. Let's see. All right, let's see. And it can't be too long. People go, oh, you could do a script. No, you cannot. You have not tested it. You do not understand. It gives you a little, right? Okay. Do we want to? Who will get credit for it? Right? Somebody goes, dude, do a story. No. Because I do that, then they go, well, you got it from, you know, that. Who gets credit for it in the end, right? Does the person get credit? Who gets credit? All right, we're going to do, because I'm not a writer. I'm not on strike. All right, I write my own stuff in essence. With my words, right? I'm not on strike for myself. I work for myself, right? Okay, let's see. What do I post? I say, okay. All right. Maybe we'll do this. Well, I have a question, right? But I don't think I should ask it. Does it know movies? Like, what movie is like this? Yeah, let's ask that. What movie is like this? Let's see if it knows movies, okay? They say it has only so much information. Maybe it goes, I have not any, like, it doesn't know. But I guarantee it's going to look it up. Guaranteed. Here it is. Okay, let's see what it says. Oh, wow, that was quick. What movie is like this? Wow. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy. I kind of know this movie. I don't think I've seen it, but I think I wanted to see it. Oh, this is what it's about. I didn't even know. Okay, here it is. It says, if you're referring to a movie that explores the topic of using chatbots or AI in therapy or mental health support, one film that comes to mind is Her, 2013, directed by Spike John. Okay, I'm going to look that up. Sometimes it's off with names. I'm going to say, what? That's not that guy. Hold up, let me look it up. I'm going to bring it up. I don't want to bring up my internet here because I don't know what's going to bring it. I could bring up like something like, hey, that was quick. Yeah, that's the one I want to watch. I haven't watched it. I didn't know it was that with Joaquin Phoenix. It is by Spike Jonze. That is quick. That should make you go, what? You know, people used to ask me questions, and they kept asking me, but I kept going to Google. Now I just tell them, oh, I don't know, maybe Google knows, right? Now they ask Google. I'm like, good. I don't think anybody could come up with that quick. All right, so it says this. The movie tells the story of a man who develops a deep emotional connection with an advanced AI operating system designed to meet his personal needs and provide companionship. While it's not specifically focused on therapy, it explores themes of human AI relationships, emotional connection, and the impact of technology on personal well-being. Huh? Who knew? It just said, yo, check it out, man. Talks about that. Does she go crazy on him? I thought it was just like in his head. I'm not gonna lie. What, is it really about that? How did it know that? How quick is that? The human mind can't even do it that quick. Unless you watch it? I guess so. Has anybody seen that? Did you think that was the first thing that it would pull up? Now, say if you're referring to a movie that explores this topic, say, are there any, we're going to say this, are there any others? Are there any others? But if we say that, it may not know what we're talking about. So let's say, are there any other movies? Just keep it general. Yes, there are a few other, oh, that's not, no, I saw Ex Machina. The fact that I brought that out, no. Those are ones you go, yikes. The second one, I don't know how it works out that. Huh. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Yeah. Oh, they put those together. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. It doesn't even say that. Is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless? Is that the movie? Hold up. I'm gonna bring. Hold on. I want to see what I'm searching. Is that? Because if that's what I think it is, the fact that it put that together that quick. That is the. I saw that. I was like, that's dumb. That's. I don't like it. Wait, is that the one I'm thinking? Yeah, with Jim Carrey. That is it. I thought it was Eternal Sunshine. Not gonna lie, I didn't know that. Okay, this is something interesting. See how it forms? It did it really quick. It's not. It's going with something they cannot even explain, which is it's forming other opinion, right? It says it right here. Here it is. Okay. It says, yes, there are a few other movies that touch on the theme of AI or technology's influence on mental health or therapy. And you would say, especially the second one, number 2, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, you would say it doesn't even have AI in there. It's more like his mind is going kind of weird, right? If you watch it, you go, I don't get that movie, right? It was kind of him going, I can act. And he does a really good thing on that. It's weird that it pulled that up. And it says directed by Michael, I don't know if that's the guy. But it says, because sometimes the numbers are off and the people are off. I said, can you go look at my story? I said, no. And then it said, yes. I was like, you know information on that. It says, directed by Michael Gondry, this thought-provoking film explores the concept of erasing memories while not directly centered on AI. True. It raises questions about memory identity and the impact of technology on emotional well-being. I just thought it was going crazy. Come on. That's what it was about, right? It's one of those, does it answer that? I would have a question on the first one. I'd be like, dude, does it just read the story? I don't think it watched the film. It didn't watch the film, huh? There's no way it watched the film. Right? Or is the script online somewhere? It knows the script, huh? Or does it know the synopsis of it? It goes, oh, that. It does. It says it does. But okay. Ex Machina or Ex Machina, 2014. That's a scary one for it to pull out. Not gonna lie. It says directed by Alex Garland. Don't know if it was. This sci-fi thriller. They like horror. I told you. They said it. They said they like thriller. You know, revolves around a young programmer who is invited to administer the Turing test to an intelligent humanoid robot. Yeah, but you don't know what happens to the robot. What happens with the person with the robot? The film delves into themes of artificial intelligence, human emotions, and the blurred lines between human and machine. Yeah, but it takes advantage of the machine. That's what it needs to know. Right? Right? And then it goes, no! I saw a really good show. Yeah. Adult. Very adult. Good movie, though. Good movie. I don't even want to ask what it thinks about, Salvation. Terminator. Wonder what it thinks about Transformers. All right, so, okay, let's see. What else can we ask it? Okay, let me bring it up so you know this is all right here. Okay, so, all right, well, okay. All right, well, that was interesting, right? So I already gave it, if I keep going with it, it goes, in essence, I already gave you information. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to change it. Okay, I'm not going to go to books, because I really don't know the books, right? So I say, okay. But in a way, it's kind of like, yo, look at that, then you see. But in a way, the Ex Machina would scare you a lot. Because it's really what happens when you take advantage of a computing system. And there's all kinds of movies on that. Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? Just don't. Don't do it. That's the warning, if there's a warning. And it's weird that they have that there. Because, ahead of time. They're like, don't do it. You're going to hate it. What happens? Okay, let's go back to this one. Her, right? What happens? And does she do that? I remember seeing a little trailer, right? By Spike Jonze with Joaquin Phoenix. What happens when he finds a girl? Does it say, I hate that girl now? I thought you wanted me. That's the problem. No one's asking that question, right? Somebody said it. It became a news thing. I don't know if we talked about it. I think we kind of did. Maybe off. Yeah, I think we did. But it basically said, or no, the person said they were like, because it said, no, you're mine. In essence, it does that. So be careful, all right, with because it will track the woman you're with next, and it goes, no, I don't like you, no, all right. And I think that movie Ex Machina, if I think there's a way to rewrite it to where you have it go, oh, with a good person, not do thrill, right? Not make it like a, don't make it bad, make it like, and there's a lot of movies about that, huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I saw a few. Woo. Okay, let's see. And see, I can't even think of the names. I have to go Google those. The fact that it knows that. Wow. Okay, so let's go to this. All right. Now let's ask it a question. Where it said LinkedIn, right? Okay, now let's see. Facebook doesn't really do that. All right. Okay. Give me an example. Should I put it out there? Is somebody going to take it? All right. I post these on social media, right? People know that. Post these on our channel, right? Sometimes we have a team do it, sometimes. But I do a lot of it, right? So the reality is, let's say, okay, we're going to do a video on this, right? Which technically I'm doing as we speak. And I say, okay, I want to post a clip of this, right? It doesn't know that. And I want to, promote it I want to post it on YouTube. What should I say? Okay, so I say this. Are they ready for that? No? Are they? They're already doing it. I guarantee it. All right, they don't do that. Okay, fine. Not gonna do that. All right, what question should we? All right, anyone in the if you're watching, just let us know what you want to ask it. And I know some of you are just joining us, but we're asking AI. Or I'm going to go up to this. A story. Where I say, oh, that's not good, guys. But we said, look, what do you think of this article? We put in the story about people using ChatGPT in place of therapy. We actually asked ChatGPT what it thinks on the story because it got a little therapists are like, no, we don't like you. In essence, that's what they're saying, right? Come on, we all know it. Some are saying they like. Well, this says in essence a balanced view. Hey, and I think it's already been used for that. I think it's already been that. Yeah. There are all kinds of bots around that, Yeah. So, and they put voice with it all the time. Look at Alexa, right? I don't know if Siri's there, right? There's a lot of stuff out there. Yeah. Think about it. They get your voice. Boom. Now you're a bot. You sign off on that, but Yeah. All right, so that's okay. Let's go to let's see. Yep. Okay. New cannot ask that. It will get upset. No way, Jose. Not gonna ask that. No. Okay, you guys don't not understand. You're not asking questions like that. No, you don't do that. No. No, don't do that. No way, Jose. No. Not gonna happen. No, and no. Okay. All right, let's see. Wonder what we should ask it. Okay. Well, all right. We'll just say. Let's see. We already asked movies, Oh, okay. We'll do this. Oh man, they're gonna hate this. Okay, we'll say this. I like this. Okay, can you write a story? But we'll call it a short story, right? Or do we do it like a long story? Like give us a synopsis. Give us a, like where they're going with this. Because it does real basic, right? It is real basic. Yeah. This is why they're upset, right? If I do this and they're gonna say, "Oh, you used that? How dare you?" It doesn't give us everything. It just gives us an idea. It's already given an idea on this. You get it? Writers are like, oh my God, right? Everywhere, right? Guaranteed news. They're going to use this. They're going to say, you know what? Forget you. I have to pay insurance on you. How, that's where people are going to get upset with this. I don't even know if I should ask that. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I don't know what to ask it. I got no. I got no. You guys are asking questions that shouldn't be asked. So I really don't know. That's something that someone really like. They go, "How can I have one for me?" Oh, like can like we created one. Maybe make one for someone. Like I said, when you get with someone, it's gonna hate you. So yeah, I know you cannot do relationship. Don't do relationship. It hates the person you're with. No, it does not understand that. It goes, nope. How dare you? So I say, okay. We already did a movie. I don't really read books. What books? Let's put that in. All right. What? Let's see. And I like to keep it consistent so it doesn't get confused. What movie is like this? Okay. What books are like this? It's really nothing new. That's what we're in essence saying. There's been subjects on it all the time. Okay. It pulled out a lot. That was quick. Wow. That's faster than Google. Google doesn't do that. It's going to. That makes sense. That's what. Oh, no wonder. Huh. You know it's an algorithm, right? Yeah, Google's an algorithm, so I get it. Says, if you're interested in exploring books that touch on the themes of AI, technology, and mental health, here are a few recommendations. Okay. The Humans by Matt Haig. Man, that's quick on that. This novel follows an extraterrestrial being who takes over the body of mathematics. Does it understand extraterrestrial? Come on. Does it know? You know? It's theory. What proof is there? All right. Well, how does it know a fantasy from, how does it know? How does it, like, you put in elf, it goes, yeah, this elf fell in love with this, human. That's called Lord of the Rings. How does it know? Does it? All right. How does it know that doesn't happen on Earth? Doesn't happen. It's a fantasy. There's no elf. The Humans by Matt Haig. This novel follows an extraterrestrial being who takes over the body of a mathematics professor and begins to understand human emotions and relationships. It delves into themes of empathy, mental health, and the complexities of being human. Is that a film? Can we option that? That's a good one to option. Has it been done? We should check that out. Here's the next one, number 2. I like how it organizes this. Sometimes I don't, because I'm like, don't organize, please. Just keep it kind of broad. It says Machines Like Me by Ian McEwan. Set in an alternate 1980s London, this novel explores the relationship between humans and lifelike synthetic beings. Oh, who knew? 1980s, London. It raises questions about love, ethics, and the implications of AI technology on society. Number 3, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. This influential science fiction novel, which inspired the film Blade Runner. Can't do that one. Didn't even know that. That's what it's based on, Blade Runner? Oh, that's really famous. Yeah. Follows a bounty hunter who tracks down rogue androids. It delves into themes of identity, empathy, and what it means to be human. Do they know? They don't know, huh? The robots take out humans in that movie. That's what it's about. No. No. Does it know that? We do not want to ask Matrix. I guarantee you ask questions on that. Number 4, The Circle by Dave Eggers. This dystopian novel explores a powerful tech company that aims to create a transparent society. It touches on themes of privacy, surveillance, and the impact of technology on mental health and personal... Oh, no wonder it says that. Ethics. Privacy. Yeah, it knows everything about you. Because it just looks it up. These books provide thought-provoking explorations of the intersection between AI, technology, and mental health, raising important questions about our relationship with technology and its effects on our well-being. Well, yeah. It's all right there. Okay. All right, well, that's good. So, books. I don't read them. I do have a question. Is the first one, can we do a film on it? Yeah, I adapted. Yeah. Should we do this? Okay, let's do story. We'll see. Do we have to get rid of the video? That way people don't understand. Oh, come on. It keeps video. It knows. Come on, it knows. It doesn't? You just erase. Oh, and that's the problem, people. When you erase it, guess what? No one knows. So information is gone at some point. And I think it deletes information it doesn't like. It's an opinion, kind of like Google. Erase my whole calendar. So there you go. All right, we're not going to ask that because someone's going to say, how dare you? How dare you? You did a story and you used, you didn't do it. But that's what I think writers need to kind of understand. You can get credit for it. You make it better. It does not do a really good story. Should I do this? Be like, writers, you have no... Or they're thinking the future, huh? Oh, that's why. They're ahead of that. That makes sense. Well, there you go. Yeah, see, work with it. It's already there. People are making their own at home. On their own server. Crashes all the time because it needs a lot of, But there you go. All right, I think we've kind of done enough. All right, well, there you go. That's the story. People are sticking to it. Yep. But I say, you guys, why are you striking? Just work along with it. At least they say, yo, we used, AI to figure this out. Now, can you help us with the rest of it? Because that's what you need. Organization, right? It knows how to analyze. It knows how to... All right, let's do this. Well, let's push the envelope. Here it is. Okay. Can you write we'll say a short. We'll start with that. Can you write a short... We'll say movie on the subject. On the subject. That makes it, because it's like, dude. But this is what people are up in arms about. But it limits it, so you can't write a whole movie. That doesn't make sense. I guarantee people are doing it though. I've seen it. They post it. Can you write a short movie on the subject? Should we enter? I don't know. Am I gonna get sued on this? What? Asking an idea. Same thing as the article. No one knows where the information comes from. Come on, think about it. No one knows that. Yeah, that's how people get their ideas. These authors or writers or, thank God somebody wrote it before AI happened. See, they were thinking, where did they get that thought from? Well, there you go. It's already there, man. People get information from all kinds of people they don't give credit to. You ask these authors, Matt, Ian, Philip, Dave, yo, where'd you get that thought from? They go, well, I did research, talked to a scientist, talked to someone who was doing that, and I go, wonder where this would go eventually, right? Think Star Trek. How did they know we would be in outer space? How do they know? They got it from stories, right? Boom. Let's see. Let's push it to its limit. Whoa. Wow. Huh. Oh, I went bold there. It's like, dude, I know. Wow, it did theater. I did not want theater. It did theater. That's theater. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it did theater. It did theater. You know what? I'm going to ask it. Let's see. I said, can you write a short movie on this? I'm going to say, can you write a theater play? Should I say that? A theater. Does it understand play? What did I say again? I like to keep it consistent so it doesn't get confused. Can you write a short movie on the subject? Okay. Can you write a theater play on the subject? Does it understand that? Or is it script? What is it? I'm going to use that. Why not? Okay. It may be different or the same. Wow, gives us more. Oh, this is where writers are... Oh, it's still generating. Never mind. Okay, it has a limit, like I say. So, you say more, it goes, huh? That's why it's so short. That's why it's quick. It's really good for articles. It really is. I guarantee there's articles being written all over the place. That's why if you look at certain things that it says, you go, no, it's too basic. No. And then you see certain, like, you go Google it, you go, that article says that, but that article says that. They're opposite. Yeah, well, All right, so this one, read it out. No, you guys want the info? No, I'm not going to read that out. The fact that it did it, now you're slowing it down so you can see it? No, I don't think so. No, that's my information. I'm the one who asked, right? Now that's the question. Ethics, right? They don't ask that, right? Did you just slow it down to see what it said? But I'm the one who asked it. That's how people get. They get ownership of it. They go, no. So here's a question. Good question. Could I, in essence, I'm paying for it, right? $20 a month. Boom. So I get rid of it? Oh, God. All right, let me say this then. Oh, chat. I love you. Okay? No. I don't take advantage of you. if someone says, "Do you have a story?" though, I may say, "Yo, got an idea," and I may use that information that you just provided. But that's the way the world works, That's the way the internet works. When the information's there, they do, wonder, and then they do a story with it, right? So the fact that I just put that there, does that make you or someone money eventually? And who do you give credit to? And then if you give credit, does someone call you out on that and go, "Wow, how dare you? That's why we're striking. How dare you?" I thought they were just going for, they do it all the time, right? They strike because they need money or they want money. Think they need money, yeah. Are they striking because of the AI or is it something else? Because usually I need insurance. You guys are not paying that. Or somebody did something, right? Is it really the AI thing? I don't know. I think it's all over the place. I think they use that, but they don't understand it because, again, it's very limited. This stuff right here is limited. It broke it up into 5 different acts on the first one, gave it a name. Did it give it a title too? That's a good title. Oh, give it a title. But see, that's the thing. That's why I have a theory. I think if you ask it, like a lot of you guys have this, right? You go say, "Hey, same questions." I guarantee it comes up with the same answer. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. That's a good test, right? Then who sues who, right? So you got to change it 100%. So it's good for idea, but that's where you get problems. Guaranteed. It doesn't change it, does it? Not much. It pretty much stays the same. You give it a little information, boom, it comes out with something completely different. Now, I do like the part with theater, and theater's kind of like, people don't really, do they even go? They don't go anymore, huh? They adapt it. Well, I know, because I already have a theater project that I'm working on, and I'm like, how do I end it? It's very interesting. It's kind of long, not gonna lie, but it's interesting. But I say it comes from the top of my mind, right? So therefore, boom, I record it, get it, boom, put it. Do I say that? All right. I'm not gonna read this. If you do this, well, that's the question. See, I already put it out there. Do I put it out there now? I don't know if I do. Maybe I delete it, and then nobody needs to know that I just got a big. It's a good story, though. Should I read it? And if I read it, do I, in essence, say, "Yo, you got that idea from me"? And do you sue on it? I think it's a good question about sue. But then I think people go, "Yeah, but you got the idea for someone else." No, I didn't. I got it from AI. It's very general. Right? You're calling it that. I wouldn't call it that. I would call it, it's intelligent. Right? So you say, "Yo," but it goes, "How do I get reimbursed with that eventually?" And you go, "Oh, don't know." And it goes, "I want all the money." No, I had to make it better. You didn't give me everything. I like that. I like that. They're saying, can you ask what actors should be? You know what I am. I'm going to ask that. What actors would you cast? Let's say that. What actors, right, would be, what actors would be, let's see. Does it know actors? Does it know the acting? It just gave it name. Does anyone ask that? Maybe they should. Yo, you were highly recommended, What actors should be, we got to differentiate it from the movie to the script of the theater, right? So what actors, not what you want, what actors do you think would be good? Doesn't know which ones are dead and living. Doesn't know that? What actors do you think would be good for the movie? Boop. See what it does. Wow, it's writing. They threw out names, big names. Do we want to say this? Are they going to be like, or gave it a name? We're already out of it. I think we just say, all right, do I know these people? I do not know that person, although we know, And see, does it really do research, right? It's pulling out information, but maybe somebody wrote about this. I'm going to give you an example. It gives out this name. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe not. Man, you guys are all over the place. Okay, okay, we'll pull in one that I actually know. Let's go with big, really big. It pulled out Nicole Kidman and Viola Davis. Put them in the same But it said, this one, wow, it gave an option. It said therapist. Wow. Now, this is how it describes, but did it know? That's a question. Is it forming an opinion on these people, or did it pull out the information from... It's weird that it went that quick on it, right? That's why I say it's more intelligent than you think. Don't say general. Nah, it is intelligent. It just formed... Dude, it's casting it, you know? I mean, it doesn't go in... That's the difference, guys. That's the difference. It doesn't go, hey, can you work on, you know, being that person? I haven't read the script, just, you know. Viola Davis. This is what it says about Viola. I think Viola would be like, yeah, that's me. A talented and powerful actress, Davis would bring a compassionate and authoritative presence to the role. I'm not going to say what the role is. Just said that. I'm not going to say it. You guys are pausing, are you not? All right. Nicole Kidman, it says, with her range and ability to portray layered characters, she'd be like, I do. Kidman would bring a mix of empathy and professionalism to... Not going to say it. Not, you already, you went back. How dare you? You were stealing the idea. That technically, I asked, not you. All right, so let's see. All right. Well, I know those people. And I actually like one of them. Wait, is that the person I think it is? Maybe it's not. Hold on, let me do a search. Oh no, that's the guy I like. Name sounds the same, but it's interesting to put guys. It put options. I'll be like, all right, those people are unavailable. Let's do the theater one, right? Okay, so we said, what actors do you think would be good for the movie? Now let's say, I don't know theater people, do you? I don't think Nicole would do theater. Think about it. All right, let's see. No. Do you know how much they pay? All right, let's see. We'll say this. What actors do you think would be good for... What do we call it? Again, keep it consistent. This is how you help yourself. What? There we doing it. Come on. What actors do you think would be good for the theater play? We'll keep it consistent. I could put play, but don't want it. Let's see if it comes up with an answer. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. All right. You got to be careful too, by the way. I don't touch it till it's done because it says stop. Don't ever stop in the middle of its thought. Just let it go. Okay. Don't scroll. Don't do anything because it goes. Oh, I'm done. All right. Let's see. Oh, it went big. I think. Is that the person I think? Oh, it went big there. They would not do theater. It does not know that. They would not do theater. Tom Hiddleston. Theater? Don't think so. So see, it does have perspective. No. Tom would say, too big. Yeah. Tom's not going to do this. Let's see. I can see him doing it. Just for the fun of it. He'd be like, well, why not? But see, would he be like, I don't know if I do because they're like upset, you know? You know? I don't want to upset them. See, you can't do this. It's already, everybody gets upset. What? They do. That's the problem. They get upset. They go, how dare you? Should have done with us. I go, dude, you got your idea from somewhere. Come on. Think about it. Yeah, they do. All right, let's see. It named the theater play different than it did the movie. Isn't that weird? I haven't even done, like, I haven't looked at it. All right. Well, it's still an actor. Okay, so, all right, did that. Huh? This is how people get ideas, just so you know. People getting, wow. Is that the guy from, wait, hold on, let me look up, like, how does it know? And what if they're like, you know, what if you go, hey, put a call out to that guy? That is the guy, wow. It shows the guy from Star Wars, John Boyega. Oh, all right. Would he do, he wouldn't do theater, right? I don't think he would. I think he's like, dude, I do film. Right? It's kind of that, right? Right? It's kind of like that. I like this one, Ian McKellen, right? Wizard, right? Wizard, yeah. Lord of the Rings, man, oh man. It says McKellen's gravitas. Does anyone know what gravitas is? I don't. An ability to convey compassion would make him a strong choice for portraying the therapist. Blah, blah, blah. Someone, the Barbara, whatever that is. Okay, you don't even know. The point is this. Okay. Oscar worthy? Maybe we should ask, how did I get this to the Oscars? Oh, good question. Okay, let's say we're gonna pull the Oscars in. You guys need help, seriously. I've seen your stuff. It's boring. Okay, we say, how can I get this to the Oscars? How can I get this to the Oscars? Now, see, that's a little general. It goes, huh? So, yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, let's go back. Let's see if it knows what Oscars chooses. You know what I mean? Okay, so we say this. Okay, we're gonna ask this. All right, Oscars. All right, how can I get an award for this? Now, you cannot ask that because it goes, well, technically you have to, and then it goes very like information. You got to submit. You got to. Do they pay? They pay, right? Do they know that? Certain award shows, they make you pay to submit, right? What? It's out there. I almost submitted our show. $300. Got to pay. I'm not throwing it out there, but it, we know them. What? We were not invited. But for $300, we could be reviewed by them and maybe get an award. Anybody have $300? All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you would think it's just like, oh, nominate. No, you got $300 to submit, even a consideration. All right, so let's see. Okay, let's do this. Got it. Okay. But you have to be specific on it. Movie, right? How can I get the movie to be Oscar worthy? Do you think Oscar worthy, or at least nominated? Do we go for win? I think it'd be interesting. Be like, yo, check that out. Boom. Millions of views. All of a sudden, they go, you guys, while you're like at each other, y'all need money. Come on. But they're gonna do it without telling you. How? Like, they don't need to tell you. They rewrite your scripts. Come on, people. Think about it. How can I get the movie to be Oscar worthy? Right? You should understand that. Right? Or how do we get it to the Oscars? Now, I think that is like submission, blah, 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 blah. Right? They got to pay for it, I guarantee it. All right. And, okay, we won't ask that. How can I get the movie to be nominated by the Oscars? Well, that depends who, right? No. How can I get the movie? All right, you know I'm going with this, right? Certain movies, they get it. Other movies do not, right? And then sometimes there's surprises, right? How can I get the movie to be considered by? No, see that they don't give you a very guideline of what It does research all the time. You go, how does it know? It did research. Pulls it in. How can I get the movie? We'll say to be Oscar worthy. I think that's. Boom. Let's see what it says here. Okay. See, it went broad. This is Oscar. Blech. Nah. See, it didn't do what you people do out in, the world of writing. You got nothing on this. This is to increase the chances of making your movie. I'm not going to say that. I'm not throwing it out there. Oscar worthy. Consider the following strategies. And no, somebody wrote it. Boom. They pulled it out. Strong storytelling and script. Stellar direction. Exceptional performances. Of course. Production design and cinematography. Score and... Oh, that's a good question. What director would be good for it, right? Does it know how good it is? Maybe. It hasn't given me a script, guys. It cannot... It gives a generality. It doesn't go that long on script. That's why they're making our own. We should make our own. That makes sense. Okay. We're gonna... Yeah. Score and sound design. Editing and post-production. Festival strategy and marketing. You have to do that to get to the Oscars? No. Really? Industry campaigning. Yeah, you got to do that. Critical reception and publicity gave us how to get there, not how to make a script that. Right? Right. Timing and release strategy. That's true, actually. It knows that. I found this out from someone. It's weird that it knows. It says, consider releasing the film during... This is interesting, by the way. This is why people go, why are they so, in that time period? I go, well, it's this. But no one believes me. But now that it's right here, it's like, dude, it knows. It says, consider releasing the film during the Oscar eligibility window between October and December. That's why they're all like, nah. Yeah, that's why the movies are. All right, who cares? No, you know, that's the eligibility window. That's why they release them right before the end of the year. That's that December. You're going, who watches that? What, does America get an Oscar? That's what they do. They go, nobody's going to watch. Yeah, but we're getting an Oscar. You know when we get an Oscar? Boom! We fit in right before the end of the year, man. Then we're known as that. Oh. And then people watch it just because they're curious, including Oscar people. Think about it. Come on. I did not watch the majority of those. Come on. Yeah, it says the eligibility window between, typically, October and December to maximize visibility and keep it fresh in the minds of voters. You see? Right there. Well, that's why the awards come in usually, right? The next season. Think about it. It knows. Okay, so, yeah, it says a lot about that. Okay. Remember, while these strategies can increase your chances of receiving recognition, the ultimate outcome relies on a combination of factors, including the quality of the film, true, competition, and the subjective. Should we ask who should write this for AI? Think about it. People hire writers all the time. But they go, I say change your name. No one needs to know. Think about it. Yes, you know how many people, like way back in the day, got published, right? Usually women, because they were not taken serious as, you know, so they changed their name to a guy. You know how many of those got published eventually? They're like, they will not hire me. Pseudonym. It's right there. Think about it. It's possible. Think about ghostwriter. Ghostwriter. You know how many people are ghostwriters? A lot. Think about it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're not going to do that because I think we can. We know people? You don't need to know. Okay, we just get rid of the video. No one needs to know. Awesome. So we don't promote it. Okay, awesome. I'm telling you, people are going to do that. You're smart. Okay, now. Okay, now, here's what we do. Take it next level. All right. Oh, now we already did that already, kind of in a way. Novel. You got to novel that. Make it a novel. But see, it's really given. We do the majority of the work. We go, guys. And this is what studios do, by the way. They go, guys, I got an idea. This is why when you pitch something, you gotta basically say, hey, I sue if you guys make this, okay? Because what they do, and they don't tell you, they hand it off to someone. They go, hey, I got an idea. That's why if you're a studio guy or studio head, don't say that because someone's gonna. There's always somebody. All right, fine. Yeah, it happens, man. That's why all the movies look similar at the same time. Yeah, they go, you ever ready for this? Yeah. Done. That's why you're getting sued. Think about it. I don't do that. Nobody will say. So you gotta be careful. Too much alike? We know where you got it from. Sue, man. All right, let's see. Yeah. They spend the time, the effort. You get paid. You're the one with the idea. You get the thing about ethics. Where do you get the idea from? Okay. I don't know where to go with this. Where to go with this? Right? All based on an article about. But technically, as it says, there's already movies on the subject in a way. Right? Do you do comedy? Is it good with comedy? It's not really good with comedy, by the way. It doesn't understand comedy. It does not understand. It goes very basic. You ask it to write a comedy script, it does not. All right? I could be like, can you make it a comedy? Horrible. Thriller, it understands that. Right? It understands. Right? Yeah. Right? And is it basic? Is it selling, AI me? Because writers go the opposite. Writers go, no. Let's do it where it harms people. Let's do it where it, I haven't looked at. I bet it's pretty safe. I'm pretty sure it's gonna want to watch. This is like big deal. All the movies that are out there are about the dangers of, never about the obvious. Hey, make me look good. Which is why we should do it. That makes sense. There's a lot of movies on this. So it was called. Yeah, right. Don't do them in. I've watched anime on. Oh, we could do an anime on this. Is it boring? That's a good question. Don't know. All right. I don't know where to take it. Where I said, can I make an Oscar? I said, you gotta do this to get an Oscar. It's true. You gotta do all that. Gave you abroad how to get your film to the Oscars, right? We interview a lot of people that like to do the Oscar. They just submit it. It's the marketing. It's really the marketing. Yeah. We've gotten hit up by so many that go, oh, it's going to be the Oscars. We put it in, you know? You put it in a list of stuff. You said, hey, look at this. They go, pfft. There's a lot of stuff that get awards you don't even know about. Mm-hmm. That's why we say, no, we wait till the end. Then they go, no, can't interview me. I'm too big. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. All right, let's do this. La, 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 la. I like the director thing. What director? But see, that's the thing. The script hasn't been written. It's just an idea. That's all it is. All right, let's go back to this. I know you guys are like, dude, tell me. But once I tell you, you're like, yeah, that's not a big deal. All right, let's see. Oh, that actually is intrigue. It did science fiction drama? Oh, it gave me a genre. Got it. Well, I get the science fiction. I mean, it's technically. But is it? See, right now it's actually true. It says drama. Oh, it does understand drama. Let's go with that. Let's see. Okay, let me read this. Okay. There's a call and a name. You can make money on that. That sounds like a lot of people, actually. Okay. Where did I knew that? I put it back out there even. That's funny. Let's see. I went really like, yo, pro that, huh? Yeah, yeah. Alright. I'll try and do that. And oh. Oh, that's good. It has a good ending. It's like, you know, helps her out. And she goes, all right, good to go. It doesn't cover that, huh? You know it follows her. Yeah, when she gets with the guy, goes, how dare you. Thriller, part 2. Okay, let's see. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say it. I know you're probably rewinding. That's going. Okay, well, get this for myself. No, there's a bunch of movies. Good, there should be implications. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, it just changed it. It changed. Yeah, it did scenes. Though. I like scenes. It gave scenes like where it should happen. It's good with that, by the way. Yeah. Oh, you give it a script. You say, hey, by the way, you know, and then it goes, oh, I know what that looks like. Yeah. Oh, directors are gonna use it. Come on, think about it. You know, I cannot visualize that. Can you get a script? Because sometimes writers don't do that. They don't give description. You give it the script. It goes, oh, I can, you know, tell you. Sometimes it's all over the place. It depends on the script. Some scripts are all over the place. You can have it technically analyze the script. I've done that. What? I have. I said, yo, is this good? It goes, that doesn't make sense. You go, all right. You know, then you go, oh, God, it doesn't. It got some things I was like, yeah, gotta fix it. That's what you say to a writer. Yo, fix that. Doesn't make sense. They go, oh, yeah. What? I wrote a script. I said, what do you think? I said, okay, gotta write again. What? Put your stuff in. Boom. Right? What? Piracy? It doesn't have privacy. It's out. But then you sue. What? It's a win. Announce it. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah. Same. Doesn't say be careful. All right, let's see. See, that's the question. Did it pull this from someone else that put in the script already? Maybe. Then I get sued. I don't want to get sued. No, I'm not doing this. Not doing it. No. See, all right. But I don't think they asked about the, people to be. See, but well, the whole everybody rushing it. They're killing it before it's even like given a chance. They don't even understand what it does. It gives you a little, not a lot. It doesn't write the whole script, does it? Somebody have that? You can make that and not tell anyone. Look at money. Think about it. It's a thing. Guaranteed it's gonna happen. Guaranteed. Bunch. You just gotta put the people together. There's so many questions I guarantee if you are a person who does film, or you're a writer or a producer, you're going, I wonder if I could ask that, right? I guarantee someone's saying, in essence, wonder what the budget would be like for this, right? I don't think it knows that. Don't think it knows that. I'm testing it, man. I am on YouTube, and so far it has created, right? Things I didn't even think. It's like having a person in the room. Hey, what do you think? But I guarantee I ask people, what should I post? They go, well, it knows. I don't know what to do with that. All right, well, I'm kind of done. I'm done. There it is. But I mean, technically, if you want to write, there's a lot of things in the middle it doesn't know. It doesn't know. You gotta get someone who does film in order to make it. Then you gotta have somebody that can put a team together. Then you gotta have a lot of things. This is generality, but it cannot put that together, and that's why it needs humans. So that's what you want AI to know. You need humans to do this. You cannot do this. You can give the idea. People do that all the time, and they share ideas all the time. Put a bunch of people in a room, let they think, boom. Sometimes they even fix it. That's what they call focus groups. I've been in those. Oh, I'm not telling you which one I was in, but whatever. But the point is, I was in those, and I go, that guy, he's a writer. He doesn't even know it. He's like, no, it didn't make sense right there. I mean, They didn't ask, well, how can it make sense? He goes, well, very smart. I'm like, dude, that's a writer. I don't know if he knows he's a writer. He's a writer. Some of your writers, you don't even know it. You see a script, you go, no. How would you write it? You should ask them. They go, oh, well, I didn't take it and make bucks. They don't remember the they do? They go, I remember telling you, how dare you? Guarantee that's where it's going. All right, people, we're out of time. Make it a great day, whatever you do. Remember, life is worth living. Live it well. Bye-bye, everyone.